Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Hey, 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 yeah. Hey. Up there, up there, up there, up there, up there, up there. Shake your tambourine and praise the Lord. But the leaf on the top of my mind, it comes a win a revival time. Everybody shake up your tambourine and praise the Lord.
Yeah, man, the Tambourine, they are greetings and respect to all Massive and crew. Welcome to the Mixup Entertainment, something right just of it true. Boo, 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 boo. And I don't know why I'm being so silly, but, yeah, man, proper respect indeed to everybody out there and sitting. I know it's all about laugh, learn, and grow, right? You know, that is our motto. Oh, I say proper respect to other motto, which is thick skin and broad back. I do it, the thing goes so. And big up all of good so Jamaican people. And large up on the all of down to earth Jamaican people. Big up all of country people, you know. Large up on the big up all who have to tie out an animal in the morning. Big up all who have to get up before the morning and go out and ground, go walk. You know, you understand, to feed the family and do the local farming and sitting. Big up all who have to carry water. Big up all who have to go river, go wash clothes. Big up all who when I wash clothes at river, when I beat the clothes against all some big rock and sitting, you know. Large up, yo, I've never really understood that, you know, one of the butter the sheet, them, one of those beat out the sheet, watch it, not panel some big rock down the river. But one must know what one do. You understand? So big up all of my country people, I'm going to talk up on a good patwa. I'm going to have some people from town, and some people are foreign. I pass remarks against you and I don't know. Big up on the language, same here. Big up on the unique Jamaican language, where the rest of the world prouder, and the only people that want to like it, I want to see them Jamaicans, them. You understand? Big up on everybody who attack up the things, man. Having a look at ghetto talk, having a look at street talk, on the country talk. And big up all of my cold stove people, and big up all of my wood fire people, and big up all of the carry water at daytime. You understand? And as Chris Cross said, what there, big up all who afraid of cold water and if you catch the water and put it out in the sun feet farm. Rap. Tambourine! Yeah, man, large up on yourself. And big up all who are built back after the budget thing there, you understand? Everything is everything. Life goes on and we move on and, you know, the gargamel hold it strong and so forth and things like that. And to all who are jump on budget case and a bad time and a beating, all right, you know. I want you to be reminded, you know. Be reminded that, you know, that Buju has grown and Buju has evolved and over again Buju has demonstrated that, you know, he has tempered certain things about himself. You understand? Don't care how not look on it. You still have to respect a man if him disagree with homosexuality. You cannot take away that right from Buju if him disagree with homosexuality. But Buju now go on and as if he kill our people and have this and that and ray. In fact, one time, Buju didn't meet with some of the gay people in my foreign and thing him and him team with the intention say, all right, then on our pressure, I'm sure what we can work out and thing. And them take it on a level where them there go tell Buju say, him have to go around, basically go around and say him, you know, essentially say him support homosexuality and him sorry and the fundraising event for homosexuality or something like that or whatever. And me never agree with them. You know, when I know say Raga say, I me get up every day and say, I don't see the logic in getting up and say I'm going to kill gay people. Me don't see the logic. You understand? Money for make. And if a woman you say you love woman and woman nice and whatever, then spend your energy and focus on the woman, them, you don't have to focus your energy on kill gay people. You understand? But when them tell Buju that, and Tim said, no, them can't do that. As bad as things, a man is still entitled to his opinion. If him don't agree with homosexuality, him don't agree with homosexuality. But if I say, I want him go around and say, if he kill gay people, and the man say, all right, him work out something like that, and think, and bam, and the other artists, them want to do it too, and so forth, then, you know, something could have worked out. But you can't attack to the man for go around and essentially be somebody that he's not. You know, people are entitled to their opinion. We all have differences and so forth. So, and I have to respect that. And when you see, say, the Jamaican Gay Organization, what name again? Them have one the gay organization of Jamaica. When them come out as J Flag, yeah. Yeah. And Nico, when them come out and say them disagree with what the homosexual and my friend I tell Bojo for do. When them come out and say them disagree with that, in other words, they must say, yo, we're not really in a Bojo, you know, because Bojo not like we, but at the same time, you can't tell Bojo to go on and do it. When you see the Jamaican J Flag come on, and in that, I tell you sometimes drama bring the strangest bedfellows. Oh, wrong, shouldn't use a word.
No, you shouldn't.
Bedfellows, no. Partner, but you know, no,
yeah,
probably we shouldn't
wrong
use
word,
a word.
yeah.
But yeah, wrong word. Given what we're talking about, we should. Bedfellows really mean associate friend, but you know, bed and fellows, I think probably not the word we want to use right here. No, but we understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, so Buju did I try and think so, and then they take it on a level where you think can go. When me ask for the people, the man is at his lowest, you know, him at a low right now and thing. And our countryman, him the foreign side and thing. Nobody not perfect. So we just I say, you know, people them who have a Buju certain way. See if you can give him some support right now and thing, and I help him out and so forth. I feel we picnic. At the same time, people who are vex, but at the same time, let it not escape us that our countryman, our colleague, our friend, the son of our soil, Buju, made mistakes. Buju did several things that perhaps you know, he has reached the point now where he says, you know what, if I had to do that over again, I would do it differently. Right? We need to acknowledge that, because what is important, you know, if you don't acknowledge it, you know, you won't learn from it. You will go back and make the same mistake. You hear me? I tell the people, particularly those abroad, when you're there in the workplace and all the co-worker them come up and I tell about, yeah, you Jamaica, man, I smoke some good weed in college. Just even if you used to do it, don't tell them say you used to do it. Because when them in our next meeting, you know, and I discuss who for get promotion or who for go lead the project and thing. No, we don't know if we really should send Jones, you know, down to Antigua because, you know, they look away there. Don't make them drown out. And when Mr. Buju do some things, I notice I not found a focus sitting in one area. But yeah, you have that area there, but there are some other things where, all right, make we keep it real, people. Make we keep it real. Follow me, I know. You see that song they name Driver? You see that song they name Driver? If you listen to the song, you know, people, I don't know, secret me a bust out or whatever, or something way out there. It was a monster hit, internationally recognized. Hundreds of thousands of people roll up on the song. But well, no, well, I need to play. But what may I say? The song actually, I say, yo, you know, I sell the drugs and things, and we're going to beat the feds, them, and go around the feds, them, and this is how you beat them, and the song all have a little life in it. People, what may I say? You see, once a song like that goes, and the song becomes a hit, it is going to attract attention. And since the song out and whatever, I wouldn't be surprised. Now found I try to make this only a gay issue. And it's not most, you can't have gay element tonight, but what I say is, when you're an international star, and you have a tune out there, remember, you know, Buju can just people sing songs just like actor play a role, you know. And it's Schwarzenegger and a killer, but when him act in a movie, he might kill people, you know. Me say him do that. So the song can be viewed in that context. But all I'm saying is reality requires us like, read them little thing there and study the climate and the atmosphere of surround me and thing. And most if you sing a song like that, no care what you think the reason, no care what is the reason why you're singing, you know. You need to drop back and say, how other people going to view this song? And given that they will view it in some other way, what are the possible consequences and ramifications, and can I deal with it? That's all I'm saying. I'm just going to give you one example of some things where we need to think about. The dancehall industry, I'm telling all the while, and a zinc fence and open and again, the thing international. And just like anybody else in business, you have to think about your marketplace them. If you don't care, then that's fine. Just sing what you want to sing and you don't give a damn. But you can't sing what you want to sing. And when certain things move to you now, it's like, say, I said that shouldn't happen. You have to calculate the thing. Only thing, Junior Gang not do it. Junior Gang believe in a certain thing, but him know if he run the thing. Him, when they can't lock him up in an interview and get him fit, dry him out certain way. I see it go on all the while. And Junior Gang are Rasta too. I see them do it with Shaggy. And Shaggy very cleverly and thing, go around them and thing when them try to dry him out in a certain thing. I see them try it with Sean Paul. And Sean Paul go around them, see him and know if he answer the thing. And don't even take the thing on a certain level. I see them man, them man and stop touring and stop make money. And them still believe in what them believe, and nobody can stop them from believe what them believe. Right? And like Shabba now, when them did an interview with Shabba go say, I'll make some look at talk and all them something, you know? And rate it. Their business. You understand? But anyway, that's that man say. But so all who have a bougie certain way, give him a chance right now. Ragashanti, I said, give him a chance right now. Like we express some support for him and see how best we can help him out in a situation. Just man, nobody not perfect, yeah, man. We all make mistakes and things. And, you know, as long as people respect you and things when they attack you and so forth. You know, there's some learning there. I hope some big budget can, you know, adapt that learning and so forth and things. So me, I ask Uno, the ones them who have a budget, give Bojo a chance. Give him a chance. I'll make us see how we can rally around him right. Emily and Miss Amma.
Boom.
All right?
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Everything good?
Yeah, man.
All right. Then I build back with saying that, Yo, you know, I'm going to ask you a thing. You know, look a thing on nine from what you know. Don't you know, so when people dress up and put on them clothes, generally them look better?
Yeah.
Nick, coming out here, not the front.
No, but me say when people dress up, them look better.
No, in general, just in general.
Oh, yeah.
When people put on clothes and dress up,
yeah,
them look better. Don't?
Yeah.
You know, say you have some people when them dress up, they look ugly. And
A true man, a true yata. Oh Jesus, you hit the nail on the head.
You have some people them look ugly and pop down when them dress up. They look pop down when they dress up compared to when them wear jordan clothes and just
A
like
true.
Yeah, and everybody for wear makeup and everybody. Some people just don't know how to dress.
Yeah, them put on too
Some
much
people
powder.
just don't know how to dress. When them dress, them look worse than I know them they look. And like, chuck. Wait, yes.
Easy bully. It's true. It's
I don't
true.
put this bully on makeup when makeup
Yeah.
them need it. Don't
No,
require.
Nico, no.
No. Slow your roll.
I'ma tell you how it go now. Makeup for look
This
good.
woman put on
Makeup for
makeup,
wear.
makeup look good. Right?
Yeah.
You know, when makeup look good, when woman put on makeup and when you look on them, the first thing don't come to your mind is like, oh, she have her makeup.
Yeah. Less
So
is
enough
more.
is just backs in your face. So some woman put on makeup and it, me not lie. That's why any woman me I go there with me telling her all the while. Me not there with her till me see her wake up with matter in her eye,
Right.
buckle in her nose,
Yeah.
Thinking
her
mouth.
mouth stink, her
Right.
ear pull up,
Right.
and her makeup that up on her face. And if me can still like her then, with her stinking mouth, her buckle nose, and her matter eye, and her pull up here, and
Good.
think, then I'm my girl that becomes some woman bad for the makeup, man. Me not lie.
Very.
No, makeup for wear, man, but I just have a problem with people ODing. Like, and your makeup not for much the color of your clothes, but it for kind of look nice, you know? But like, all right, then say for instance, you have a simple brown outfit and red eyeshadow. No, sir, it not look good.
only I think about me.
No, some of them don't know.
Some of them
no,
don't
man, you
know
have some people, man.
fix it up,
Me
man.
say you just have some people. Is when them dress up, them look pop. It's like
Yeah.
I
Raga.
think you know what
Raga.
on you. They wear some good clothes, you know, and they make the clothes look like
True.
come out piece of cloth.
For all of my fans and my people that listen to me when I play a party, them always know me as I talk my mind. Them have crazy issue. Me have all issue with this 2-pack of eyelash on one eye. It bother me.
That bother you?
Yeah, it bother me.
Why bother you? Why bother you, Nico? Why bother?
Because some of them are going like, them can't even open them eye when them have it on.
It's
and like,
heavy.
like them are Chinese and them something. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you say, no, and at the same time, you know, you have some woman who just know for put on dramatic eyelash and it does work.
Yeah.
You see, Shireen, I think Shireen and...
No, Shireen them
Yeah,
them
man,
are sound that-
Shireen.
them bad.
No, man. Singer, man. Singer, Shireen.
Oh, Shireen.
Come on, Nico.
Oh, what about Shireen?
Yeah. No, but we have Shireen Beauty Parlor.
But right,
down
that is
by
something,
East
yeah.
Queen Street. No, then I
Them
will
know-
link you.
them
man,
know for them
so.
thing. Them sort out all
No, but you have some woman who know how they are dressed outrageous and it look good.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all have some woman that try dress y'all go church and like them want to run with God.
No, but all of that, we kind of chew up because I think about some other things we always say about with some of them, you know.
Likewise, where?
No, like the one that me as a boy, no, I love the female body, you know what I mean? I do love breasts. I have a problem with silicones. Here's the problem I have now. Everybody can do it. I have a problem with that. But when you not get the thing done, please get the thing done properly now. Please make them steer the nipples the right way. Because it kind of give me chaos eye when one turn left.
Nico, be careful. No. All right. Don't bother go too deep with it. Me know. No, but are you seen women with fake breasts where the points are
Crooked.
have become discordant?
Yeah,
the
yes.
points have become displaced,
It's affecting my eyes.
and they're not as parallel as they should be.
Right.
They're not as balanced as they
No.
should. Okay.
But I do love
Well,
them.
that
though.
don't bother me one bit.
I love them.
I mean,
If you
me
do
not
it that,
think that there with that me not, if me there with that woman, and long after me there with her, she says she want to go get fake breast and she really want to do it. Me I tell her the truth. Me not go, I would strongly discourage her, but me not go necessarily left her
Oh.
for that, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a deal breaker then.
Oh.
What me have a problem with though is the fake bottom.
Oh, the part they know.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with it.
Me don't know why. It's
But like, what kind of problem of it? Like, you know, like when they them take off them.
it just sounds strange to me. Go get fake bottom. It just sounds strange. Me don't know. I just one of them things. But you know what is funny?
Yeah.
We're going to. Yeah, we're
No, I said to that one day again. We'll call today again. Speaky.
I think that.
I'm supposed to speak.
Today.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
I think it's support.
Okay, all right, listen. Here's the plan, Nico. You see at 1:40,
Yes.
we're going to talk to a lawyer in New York. We're just making tell you quickly what is next to Buju and give it the legal elements that we need to understand, because there are crazy things that run about the place right now, and perhaps the people need to understand. Somebody had asked us to get somebody to explain that for them. So we're going to do that. But people from 2:30 until 4 o'clock, it's Speaky Spoky Wednesday. When you call in them time, they don't care where you talk about. You have to speak Spoky. If you're not speaking Spoky, we're going to ask you to come off the phone line and call back at 4 o'clock after 4 when you can chat back and read pattern. It's something we're going to do every last Wednesday. And we're not doing it for the whole show today. We had considered not doing it given the gloomy climate that presently prevails as, read the Buju incident. But we decided so we're going to do it and make ourselves laugh and enjoy ourselves anyway. We're going to break. We're soon far.
I mix up and blend that time. I'm wanting to call and talk up the things them.
You know what? Make we do, can you believe it right now? No, okay, 29 minutes to 2 o'clock. It's a good time for...
Oh my God, do you believe that?
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, do you believe that?
Can you believe it? True stories from around the world and make you say, oh, what Jesus, then anything really can go so. For real, yo, listen to mix up there, and I'm showing you how matey them get bright. I'm sure you say the matey thing is an international thing. We are living in a time, a generation, where the woman on the side have way more rights than before. Listen to mix up here, people. We're in South Africa. We are in South Africa. Listen. Mistress sues lover over breakup. Mistress sues lover over breakup. In a case which could alter the legal status of lovers, a woman here is claiming almost US $42,000 in damages from a man who broke up with her instead of divorcing his wife as he had promised. Last week, a summons was served on 62-year-old David Mitchell, a prominent businessman, after he broke off his intimate relationship with 48-year-old Julia Lloyd. Should the claim succeed, it would set a legal precedent. Similar claims against married men were rejected because extramarital relationships are regarded as contrary to public morals, and the lover therefore has no legal grounds for a claim. Lloyd said she was aware the law was not on her side, but believes it should change with the times so that the man who jilted her could be held responsible for his actions. I made the case because he not only hurt me, but others close to me too. She also finds it unfair that contractual agreements between adults are not protected by the law if one party is married to someone else. Lloyd is claiming US $14,000 for contumelia, a legal term which refers to damages claimed for the loss of companionship and the scandal associated with an extramarital relationship. A further US $14,000 is being claimed for loss of financial benefits a marriage to Mitchell would have entailed. She also contends she lost US $7,000 in earnings because she had a nervous breakdown after their breakup. But people, let me put this in a patois. That woman is a bonner girl. She there with a married man and know she there with a married man. During the relationship, the married man, they tell her, say, I'm going to leave my wife and there with you. At some point, the man changed his mind and say, you know what? I want to stay with my wife, you know. I want to work it out with my wife. I not bother one there with you. Miss Lady, Miss Bonner Girl, Miss Pop, don't fly behind picture matey. Carry the man go court. And I sue the man right now. Because she said the man essentially broke his promise. Instead of divorcing his wife and coming to her, the man decides that him going to stay with his wife and don't go to her. And that she carry the man go court for. And the old nastiness shall sue the man for the name contumelia, which is a legal term which refers to damages claimed for the loss of companionship and the scandal associated with an extramarital. In other words, she has said, me I sue you because when you gone back to your wife, me not have nobody. So me lose your companionship and I'm going to sue you. She's also suing him. We say, people are going to look and say, wait, the married man left you. I want to go on. She has sued him for say, them people are going to say them things about her. Stress are going to come down on her and all them stuff there. And hear what else she has sued him for. $14,000 more is being claimed for the loss of financial benefits and marriage. She has said if she didn't marry to the man, there's certain money she would have get. So she has sued for the money where she would have get if the man left him wife and come down. You know, she said this man has a piece of nastiness. And finally, she also contends that she lost $7,000 in earning because the stress of the whole matter and how supposedly unfair it is. It Ruth, we're coming to the lawyer at 1:45. Here, we'll get into the lawyer at 1:45. Jeez, Nico, Emily, what do you think about this pop down woman there?
She needs help. I want to her. Why them don't learn for put things in writing? If she go sue the man, should I make him write same promise her? After she no wife.
Yeah, like the brother was there, though.
Yeah. Sure.
No, but she's a matey. She know the man is a married man. And she work on the side. Of course, when time, marriage going on, all kind of problem and thing, and a man may feel say like, say, yo, say, yeah, you may go there, because I can't take my wife, yeah, man, and them statement they make, and thing and whatever. And then a man may reach a point where say, you know what, my wife good to me, and I go back to my wife, or, this is wrong in the sight of the Lord, whatever reason, you understand,
Yeah.
Nico? A man decides him to go back to his wife. You have to sue the man. See the damn right.
Stupidness, man. But some woman just stay away, them just want anything them can't get, them I try get.
They make she lose money. Should they give the man money for put on?
You know what I mean?
Say that,
sir.
Yeah, you're right,
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
No,
Right?
she
I
grieve
repent
me.
she
when
has
I
find
like, she
some
grieve
way to take revenge,
She grieve me.
But the way the courts them are go what they, she could all win a thing,
Well, she might win a thing, but not much.
No, but what the point the story is making is that if the claim succeeds, it would set a legal precedent. Michelle, you don't realize what going on. If this thing I go through, matey can mash up.
More than one way too.
Yeah.
You see?
I mean, the other way too, because a woman can marry to her husband and have a bonner man to and decide she shall go back to her owner. And a man they can sue too.
Yeah.
But it's
You can't imagine.
No, Michelle, let me
at
say
the
you get
end,
ignorant now.
at the end of the day,
it's the
it's
truth.
the man fault.
No, don't
It's
blame- you
the
can't-
man.
you
The man
always
married.
want
Why am I gonna look for other woman?
You
It's
always
his
want
fault.
blame
If
it
you
upon
never
the
want,
man.
no, but it's true. If you never left some loophole, forgot there with nobody on the side, she would feel like she have the need for present herself like say she big bad and mighty.
No,
and feel
Mr. Lay,
fault.
I don't
It's feel
disagree
fault.
with you, but again, no, it's not the man's fault.
Then why I'm gonna give on? I feel fault.
No, hold on. What I'm saying is not it's being fault that he's in that predicament. So if I just say there, I just say there. But in terms of how absurd this thing is, remember, the man never tell her the key thing here, Michelle and Nico. The man never hide him wife from her,
True.
That is important, Michelle. You can't ignore that part there. Him never hide him wife from her. She knows she's a married man. She did that there with the whole time.
So she make up her mind.
So she knows she's on the side. She did the whole time.
Yazan?
Yeah.
So on the back side, she come and hype up herself like she more than the wife them waited for.
I won't
Oh,
try
she
to get
has
no
sue.
money.
Oh, she has Sue. What the wrong name she use? That's about S-U-E. She be Ben. Why? No, but what a piece of brightness. I never hear nothing say. This is what the world is coming to.
Tada.
Bona girl a sue the Bona girl and Bona man a go sue the husband and the wife. They will know. Papa Jesus. When I hear what she a sue for? She said, hold on. I left me. So wait, so when you leave me now, I no longer have your companionship. I sue your clout for that. I want to you. So, well, you can't leave nobody now. You can't put marriage aside. You can't imagine you left somebody and say, yo, I'm done with that relationship. I don't know. What to say? What to say? You now left me, I'm going to sue you. I want to you. What to say? Yo.
Scary.
Yeah, man. Hey, nowadays you have to be careful and all. You have somebody that do the things them anytime them all. And you know some people in the middle of the start one at that time they love asking if you love them.
Them ask the weirdest question.
Yeah.
And the wife again.
I always say, woman and ring idiot when them do it.
Wrong time for
say,
us.
man, the woman them say man do it too, The woman them say man do it too, Nico.
Yeah.
But as a man, me always tell you, say, me always think woman them are idiot when them. That is not the time to ask me if I love you. Cause you know, say straight yes you gonna get. The only way you get no is unless, I plan to leave you. That's how you go.
So you go.
No, but you can't, but But nowadays you can't even tell a woman, you have to be careful who you tell say you love them because you may get sued. The way the thing around right here now, this is an idiot to man. Anyway, people, there you have it in South Africa. This woman are there with a married man. No sister there with a married man. And thing, a big old ass steering woman to a 48-year-old woman. There with a 62-year-old. And Nico. A money man, you know. A money man, you know. So your sister, she's a thief.
Yeah. I do it.
Your sister, she's a damn thief.
I do it.
Because I bet you, Nico,
Yeah.
I bet you say if you was a bonner man, she wouldn't sue you.
Yeah, because she don't know, say, no, they have to get. If you sue me, what? We are going to get.
Just the same way she wouldn't sue me because me like you when I have nothing freaking.
Raga, come on, you know, say them that's who you.
Yeah, moving right along.
He did say that was German.
Let me say that again, Raga.
Okay, German. Here come people. Okay, here we go. That was...
Believe it? Oh my God, do you believe that?
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, do you believe that?
All right, people. Nico, just go and hold it in the car. We still want to play some music and thing. But people, we're going well a reason right here now with Stephen Drummond, who is a Jamaican-born attorney who owns and operates a law firm in New York, and is also a former prosecutor in the Queens County District Attorney's Office, where he prosecuted several criminal cases from arrest to indictment, etc., etc., etc. But I got well a reasoning with him right now and have him educate us about what exactly will ensue with Buju Banton from here henceforth. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Drummond.
Good afternoon to you. How are you today?
I am doing quite well, and I have a lot to be thankful for, and I hope that you can say the same.
Likewise.
Okay, good. Mr. Drummond, without just as a little bit of a preamble here, the show, is sort of informal in dispensation, so sometimes you may hear me just kind of go into some what we could be referred to as colloquialism. It's not meant as a
that's okay. I'm
disrespect
Jamaican
to you.
too, And sometimes you speak
All
it
right,
the way, and sometimes we have to speak it the Jamaican way. So it's okay.
Mix it up, and all right, Stephen. Okay,
That's what
Stephen.
makes our
Okay.
culture so unique and special.
Wonderful. I appreciate our synchronizing in that respect. So, Stephen, given that you have this guilty verdict of 3 very serious counts for Buju, what can we expect in the sentencing now?
All right. Let me first say this regarding Buju Banton. As many Jamaicans, I have been inspired by some of his songs. I particularly remember the song about Not an Easy Road. And
Right.
that served as a good mantra for many of us who were studying law at University of Miami when that song was released. So I always had a fond place in my heart for him, for that song, because it's certainly inspirational. And I think regardless of what you're going through, that song alone can see you through that journey, ups and downs, whatever it is. So having said that, my comments to you today is not towards him in per se, but geared towards when someone is found guilty under these charges and these circumstances, what is it that can be expected? First, you must be mindful that the confidential informant and the folks who testified against him, the co-defendants that were arrested and testified against him, part of their plea deal was to testify in exchange for receiving 10 years. So you must be mindful that if someone pleads guilty, accepts responsibility in the federal system, and further aids the government to secure a conviction, and they're getting 10 years, then anyone who goes to trial not just one time, but 2 times, and costs the government and the court to spend all that kind of money to get him convicted, that person is not going to get the same kind of leniency and consideration as obviously those who cooperated and took responsibility immediately. So on the conservative end, he's looking at least 15 years on the conservative end.
On the conservative end, like on the minimal side, the minimum side, he's looking at least 15 years.
On the minimal side, because in the federal system, you get credit for taking responsibility immediately, and the idea is just as how you would in your everyday life. If someone says, look, it's my fault immediately, then society, we tend to be considerate to someone taking responsibility immediately for something that they did, if in fact they did it. So you get a benefit in the federal courts for taking responsibility immediately. If you exercise your right to go to trial, that doesn't mean it should be held against you, but in a real life sense, the fact that it took 2 trials to convict you, all that money was spent, those are factors that I think sits in the back of any court's mind when it comes to sentencing.
Okay, there is a saying that hindsight, is a 20/20 vision. Given that he's looking at somewhere around a minimum of 15 years, and I would think it's in maximum penitentiary there. Is it the case that when you look back on it now, he should have taken the plea deal? I mean, we don't want, I think he had gotten a plea deal for 2 years
it's hard
or
to kind of
something like
engage
that.
in what I believe to be Monday morning quarterbacking. And
Right.
So I don't want to find myself embarking up on that, but I will say this. I was contacted by Mr. Myrie after the not guilty verdict, the hung jury verdict.
Right.
And it was regarding the time when he was seeking to get bail. And my advice to him then was, your lawyers did a phenomenal job in getting a hung jury in the federal system because they have pretty much a 95% conviction rate. So if you obtain a hung jury in a federal court, that theoretically is a win. However, I find in my own experience with clients that have had hung juries before, that emboldened them to think, well, things must have gone extremely well. That's why I get a hung jury, and that's not necessarily the case. You must be mindful that in the American justice system, you must convince 12 people beyond a reasonable doubt, all 12 of them. So each of them is not a collective agreement, but it must be each person individually must be convinced beyond a reasonable doubt to issue a verdict of guilty or not guilty. Right. So if you have 1 out of the 12 that says, listen, I'm not convinced beyond a reasonable doubt, that's 11 people who thought you may have been guilty, but 1 who simply didn't agree. So you'll get a hung jury. It's the same thing if you get 10 people say you're guilty and 2 just think you're not guilty. You still get a hung jury. So that sometimes emboldens defendants. And I'm not saying this happened in Mr. Myrie's case, but I have always cautioned my clients against that sense of emboldenment because it can be misleading. Because if you get a jury that says 10 people says guilty and 2 says not guilty, then it's very possible that the next time around you'll find it's more probable that you're going to get 2 more people to agree than 10 more people to say not guilty. So the first thing you're going to want to find out is
what was the deal that was offered to him if he had just given a guilty
plea? I am told it's 2 years. That's what I'm told. And
it was 2 years.
I tell my clients all the time, you must learn how to define a win. A win sometimes.
And if he had taken that 2 years, how soon would he have been eligible for parole?
Well, you get credit for time served, and I believe he already done 11 months. So you pretty much you're talking about in another 6 months or so, he would be back on the street. But the consequences obviously would mean he wouldn't be able to come back to America, and I'm sure in the back of his mind he would have also had to consider the amount of money that he would have lost had he not been able to perform in the United States. So there are many factors, I'm sure, and ultimately, if a man is innocent and he wants to establish his innocence, then the only way to do that is to go to trial. But one must weigh the risk. And that's why I go back to what I say is that you must learn how to...
Hold on, Stephen. Is it the case that what I'm hearing from you is that you, a lawyer, looking out for the best interests of your client, and after weighing all the variables existing in his case, am I getting the sense from you that you would have told him to accept the plea deal?
Well, as I said, I'm not engaging in money quarterbacking, but looking at the cases that I've had where I've had hung jury and my clients develop a sense of being emboldened because they've had a hung jury. If you're not going to change your strategy, meaning if the testimony you offered at the first trial is simply going to be the same, and there's no new evidence that comes to light, and you're not changing your strategy, but the prosecutor is changing their strategy because they added 2 more charges, then you have to consider that in light of those factors. Well, I'm not going to change anything I did in terms of testifying, as in Mr. Myrie's case. They didn't change anything. The same testimony that they offered the first time is the same testimony they offered the second time. While the prosecutor changed their strategy and they added 2 more charges. Well, you have to think all things being the same, what are the chances of you then, without a changed strategy, since it didn't work the first time completely, what are the chances of it working again the second time?
In other words,
When
what I'm hearing you saying is that the prosecutors sat back and identified the mistakes that they made in not securing a conviction against him and changed their strategy. And given that the prosecutors were changing their strategy, then the onus was then on the defense to come with something different also.
Very well
Depend
said.
on the scene.
Very succinctly said. That's something, and so if you're not going to do any changes to it, then you have to ask yourself, the 12 people that were there before were reasonable people, you'd like to think. So if they were reasonable people, what is it that would lead you to believe that you're going to have 12 brand new people who are just going to be unreasonable or so different that they're going to see it differently than the 12 people who were there before saw it without you changing something? And
Right.
I'm not criticizing. I don't want this to seem like criticizing any one lawyer for handling cases how they handle the case. Because as I said before, I thought these guys did a phenomenal job in securing a hung jury. And when Mr. Myrie contacted me, that was my advice to them. These guys did a great job. But my advice to my clients after a hung jury is let's sit back, let's take a look. And there's another benefit to a hung jury. The prosecutor realizes now that they also run the risk of not securing a conviction. So a hung jury gives you the opportunity to go back with somewhat of a bigger, stronger position.
You have
of
more
negotiating a
leverage
better
now. You have
position.
more leverage now, and even so,
Absolutely.
perhaps you can even negotiate on the original deal that was presented, and then perhaps
Not that
even get
you
even a
absolutely
lesser
will,
time.
because if they offer you 10 years before, you're going back and you're asking for 5, or you're going back asking for 3. You're going back saying, I just secured a hung jury. So
if that, so
let's
hold
talk.
on,
And
Stephen.
those
So
things
given that,
usually work
so
out
given
to
that,
the benefit of defendants in terms of the plea process.
Stephen, so given that they had offered Buju a 2-year, and given that he had already served more than a year, it was possible that after the hung jury, the lawyer could have gone back and said, well, listen, we give a guilty plea, but give us something less than 2 years. In fact, just deport him. And it's possible that they would have accepted that, given that they didn't, the embarrassment
Anything
from
is
the hung
possible.
jury. Anything is possible.
But as I said, I look for a hung jury whenever I secure those as a strength and a strong position to negotiate a better disposition for my client than before. And during that process, to the point where he had to come back to apologize the next day. That's a factor. And again, I love Mr. Banton just like every Jamaican. I'm not speaking about him as him, the musician. I'm talking about cases, how you as a lawyer evaluate cases when you see things are going well or not going well. If I have any of my clients get upset on the stand, and that's my star witness, to the point where they have to come back the next day and apologize, then that's a hurdle. It's hard to overcome someone losing their temper or losing their cool before a jury and expect that same jury to be sympathetic towards that person.
Stephen,
you follow my point?
Stephen, we don't have much time left. Tell me, how soon will he be eligible for parole if he gets 15 years?
Well, the feds require you to do it 75% of your time. So if you get a minimum of 15 years, in 10 years you should be eligible for parole.
In 10 years. So 10 years before. And parole don't mean you're going to get released. It just means it's
Exactly. Parole means you go to board, and at that stage, you have to admit some kind of responsibility. You have to show some kind of remorse. Like I've learned some lesson from being incarcerated. That's how parole works. It doesn't mean you go back and say, I'm innocent, then you got the wrong guy, because then the parole board will come back and say you haven't accepted the responsibility. So whether you are or you're not, once the jury speaks, the jury speaks. And in the American system, the jury's opinion is as if it's true. So even if you're innocent, but you have a sense of the jury has spoken, then when you go before the parole board to suggest that 12 people somehow didn't see the things the way they are, but let me out early, that won't cut it.
Stephen, in 2 minutes, could you just tell us what will happen in the appeal process now?
Well, what happens in the appeal process is you review the transcript and try to find avenues upon which to try to get a new trial. And I've looked at the conviction. It's not what we call a repugnant verdict per se, but the fact that he was convicted of the conspiracy and not of the possession, it's somewhat troubling, because the conspiracy should logically lead to the possession, even though they're separate crimes and separate elements. So just by that alone, I see some what I call wiggle room, in which one could argue that you somewhat have a repugnant verdict because the jury convicted him of the possession without the, convicted of the conspiracy without convicting him of the attempted possession. So that somewhat gives him some room for arguing that the verdict was repugnant. Then if you have a repugnant verdict, then it not only gives you a new trial.
No, but Stephen, isn't it the case? No, Stephen, isn't it the case that the only thing he wasn't convicted for was the possession of the gun, though? That had nothing to do with the whole scenario involving the drugs.
That he was convicted of everything except the attempted possession. Then the other reporter said he was convicted of the gun. He was also convicted of the gun in the furtherance of the conspiracy. So I would want to take a look at the exact verdict sheet first, and I'll get my hands on it before. But assuming he's convicted of the conspiracy, but not of the attempted possession, that gives him some wiggle room on appeal. If he's convicted
Stephen, could you just give me a second? Please, I'm asking. Could you just let them read a headline news, and then we'll just come back and we'll just finish up real quickly? Sure. Okay, people are going to let them read the headline news, and then when we come back, we'll finish up with Stephen. We're so forward.
I mix up and blend that time. I'm want to call and talk up the thing.
Yeah, man. Welcome back up in nice sitting, and with us, I will reason with a Jamaican-born attorney who operates his own law firm in New York. He's a former prosecutor in the Queens County District Attorney's Office, and has a significant amount of experience and can really advise us on some of the dynamics associated with this Buju Banton saga. Stephen Drummond is his name. Stephen,
yes.
Tell me, as a Jamaican man, a foreign writer now and thing, and you are in a position where you're acutely aware of some of the cultural differences that exist between the United States and Jamaica, and not only in terms of everyday living, but in terms of the legal system and the way law enforcement works. And sometimes Jamaicans just make a whole bunch of mistakes when they go up there, and it's because of ignorance about certain things. So I don't know, this is probably just a little bit bringing you out of what we ask you to do here today. But if you were, what advice you as counsel could give to Jamaicans or people living abroad in these so-called first world nations such as England and the United States, in terms of what mistake you see them make all the while and not getting a problem with the law?
Very, very good question. Because what happens is one day you get up and you get a visa, and suddenly you come into America. You live in a country where you walk down the street every morning and you're greeted by your neighbors and everybody say hello, and you kind of have an idea where the good side are and where the bad sides are. And for the most part, there's this element of racism that we're not introduced to in growing up. I believe in Jamaica we have classism, but not so much racism. And suddenly you leave that world and you land in America, and you have to adjust to somewhat of a melted pot. My personal feeling is this: not a lot has been done to educate us for that adjustment, because it is an adjustment, and not everybody can cope with it, not because they're inclined to necessarily do wrong. So many people, like you hear tons and tons of stories. So many people grow up in Jamaica, you would never think that they would even not even bend the law, much less break it. And suddenly you come up here and you're surprised to find out that not only are they're not just bending it, they're just trying to dismantle it, doing the things that they're doing. And it's not because necessarily it came from a criminal mindset, but because you come and it's a different thing. Folks leave Jamaica and initially you're walking, so you want a bicycle. Then from a bicycle you might want a car. And then you come to America and it's not just I want a car, but I want the nicest car, because that's what this image presents. That's what sells. And there's not enough done. A lot of other countries, you come here, there's a place to go to for that kind of support, to say, listen, slow down, get adjusted, learn what you have to deal with here. And we don't have that. And I can't put that on all the Jamaicans who get in trouble to say, you got the opportunity, you should have taken advantage of the opportunity. Because if you're coming to a place where you are a foreigner, but you have a system that should be in place to provide support, then that system also has to work. And I know this is somewhat of a social commentary, but other countries provide means for their people coming here to go to and learn, their cultural centers. We don't have any such thing. When you land in America, to find out where Jamaicans are, you have to meet one Jamaican who will tell you where we congregate and how we should have a support system. We simply don't have that. And not Mr. Myri's case, he's one of ours. And I say this, and I'll close up in a second. Whether you believe he's guilty or not guilty, he's one of ours. And he has done a lot to inspire people like myself, and I'm sure many others. So if you do pray for him, and pray for his family, and pray for his children, and pray for his wife, because it's not an easy road for them now. So you must pray for them. And we must be prepared to provide some kind of system to embrace him when ultimately he'll have to come back home, because we simply can't abandon one of ours, even if we believe he is guilty of these things.
Right. And I just, if you don't mind me attempting to paraphrase a little bit, what I just heard from you is that people come to the United States and they're introduced to this fast-paced, materialistic type of thing, and they get so caught up into it that they start moving too fast. And inevitably, what I'm hearing from you is that it's under those circumstances that you're seeing many Jamaicans making fatal mistakes, that get them in trouble with the law, right?
Exactly. You think about it in Jamaica. If you wear your pants or your shirt a certain way, and you walk out of your house and you're on your way to school, by the time you get to the bus stop or by the time you get to school, you're going to have no less than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people telling you that that's wrong. When you come to America, and not only do you have anybody telling you that's wrong, everything else tells you that that kind of lifestyle is the right kind of lifestyle. And you have to somehow have the support system to remind you that, listen, this is not what you came here for. You have to pursue it. There's not a single person who came here from Jamaica that you'll ask and ask them, and they'll tell you honestly, were you at any point since you came to America given the opportunity or presented with the opportunity to go on the wrong side of the law? And I think collectively people will tell you yes, and not because they were willing to do it, but because the opportunity presents itself. People stop them on the way to school. People provide opportunities right then and there. I mean, look at Mr. Myri's situation. I'm led to believe that this confidential informant he met this person on a plane coming from Spain, sitting in first class right next to him. These opportunities present themselves consistently and all the times. And if you're not strong enough, or might just be a little bit weak, or might be inclined to consider it, then you might find yourself on the wrong side of the law, not because you set out initially with the mindset of being on the wrong side of the law.
But you can just be easily seduced into it. Stephen
Exactly.
Drummond. Stephen, if you don't mind, if anybody wants, you mind if I give them your numbers if somebody
Please
wants to
do,
reach you?
we do work here from time to time. The firm is Drummond and Crawford. We do work here from time to time, sometimes on a pro bono basis, because, as I said, we're from there and you must give back.
Now, when you say here, you mean in Jamaica?
Here.
When you say here, you mean in Jamaica?
Contact us. Our number here is 718-776-0001. And you could look us up on the World Wide Web at Drum Crawl Law. And if you Google my name, Stephen Drummond, or you Google my law partner's name, Mark Crawford, we should come up and you'll be able to get a hold of us. But we do our best up here.
I'm sorry, Stephen. What's your part? Stephen. What's your partner's first name?
Mark Crawford.
Mark Crawford.
Yes.
And and the law firm is
I don't know, we
Drummond
get into
and
this little argument from time to time, and the Jamaican is on us. I'm a Herbert Morrison guy. I used to play football in Herbert Morrison. And I'm sure my good friend Ian Eccles, who I play football with for the United States military team, is probably listening. But Mark, I think, hold on a second. Hey, Mark, where did you go to school again? Yeah. Yeah, he's always telling me that he went to school in JC and it's a big deal, and I'm a countryman and he's a town man. We engage in those kind of things. But it's all in fun.
all right. But again, just want to remind people of the number because just so you know, there are a lot of listeners of this show in the United States too. So in case they want to contact you up there also, it's 718-776-0001. Again, 718-776-0001. And again, it's Stephen Drummond. That's DRUMMOND. And Mark Crawford. Okay? All right. Stephen, thank you so much for talking with us today.
I
We really
really
appreciate it. Yeah? All right? Blessings and respect and protection in everything that you do. Why, people, me sure the thing where, I tell you, say in retrospect, sometimes it's that time people see things clearly, and, If you think you're innocent about something, and when somebody has to, boy, plead guilty and take a week. You gotta say, no, boy, I'm innocent, man. I don't even want the 1 week. I don't even want the 1 day. I don't even want the 1 minute because I know I'm innocent. And I'm sure most of your listening, you know, given that you understand the thing with Buju and the cocaine and the video and thing, you're going to say, well, probably him couldn't say him 100% innocent because even if him innocent of actually not doing the deal, them still have him on tape and whatever, so he probably should have taken the deal.
True.
But I'm not lying, I'm sure say everybody who are listening right now, who hears say, boy, somewhere around a minimum of 15 years, and knows say them did offer him, say plead guilty, and just take 2 years, and see that you do, and being that you do more than a year already and thing, you don't know say it's the next 6 months that time. We dip you, send you back home to Jamaica, and you're good, you can't come to the United States probably again for the next 10, 15 years. But you have the rest of the world, you and Buju Banton and thing. You want to take that? And Buju said, no. Why Nico that hot down?
Why I mean, I understand how it really feels. Because I end up in a little situation like that too, you know. Where the Noise Abatement Act, you know, them come to a party. I was
not God, Nico, we're not talking about that.
No, but me I say, Raga, well, let's see what I say. The point. The point is, me got caught and me say everybody I say innocent, right? And when a man said to me, say, Nico, if you not say guilty, you have to go bring the people over there at the party with no, you never did that play. I'm just saying, you know what, guilty and done with it.
Oh, Mr. Wayas,
you know.
So, and then you're going to say not guilty, you have to find everybody there.
Yeah, man, everybody went there at the party, we can't prove say you never did that play. I mean, no, me never did that play. I mean, want proof say me never play, but if the thing drawn up, I just say, yo, me that play, you know. Give me, pay the money, gone.
And you're caught.
We're caught.
So, yes, Abuja should have taken the 2 years.
Why? I don't know. Everything.
No, everybody are going to say that.
Everybody are going to say that.
Everybody are going to say that.
Yeah.
Everybody are going to say that.
But you try to show them innocent.
Everybody are going to say that, but I guess pan theme part, you know, being coming from like a conscious background and, you know, stand up where you believe, you know. Basically, him don't want to conform to what they want to give him, basically.
Okay.
I guess it's something like that because maybe him knowing a fee mind say him not guilty. You know. So I say, no man, I got proof to this thing, say, oh, Rere, because even if you take the 2 years and come back, it would have still be the Buju get charged for coke or whatever it is that them say him get charged for. You understand what I say? So I guess him they have few reasons why him say, oh, him never want the 2 years. Fight it for sure.
No, Nico, Emily make a good point.
True.
Perhaps one of the calculations where I go on is that he must say, no, me a Buju Banton, my image and thing
yeah.
people believe in, and me based on the song them when me sing and all them something there. If people go here say me convicted of cocaine right now,
and you go say guilty. You understand?
And you go say guilty. The man say, yo, no, everything my Buju did I say, no, me not believe in it again because him did I do them thing. No, it's a very good point you bring up, Mr. Emily. I am very impressed with that insight that you just shared. I am very impressed with that insight that you just shared. And we just hope that the boys of people
compliment taken.
I hope that the boys of people will cause you to heard you just now and adjusted their impression of you accordingly.
I guess for him it's more than being behind bars, but it's his image, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think you're quite right. I would say in a British accent, darling, you're spot on. You're quite spot on. You're spot on. Spot on the money. Spot on the money, mate. Okay, well, Anna, do remember, say, at 2:30, go and kick off Speaky, Spoky Wednesday, and we're going to try, I don't know how we're going to do this. We're going to try Speaky, Spoky from 2:30 until about 4 o'clock. We'll see if we can go that far. We could just try an hour. Speaky, Spoky up till 3:30. But in the meantime, it's all about the topic, which is how you catch somebody when I'm a gibbon. What are the best ways to catch somebody when I'm a gibbon? What techniques we don't know about? We don't know rinse out on the show what we can use to catch somebody when I'm a gibbon. But we have some email. We don't know it's a Mixup entertainment show, people. It's a Mixup entertainment show. Our motto is laugh, learn, and grow. Proper respect to all linky about the ends and thing. Here we're going to read some email. Raga bless up yourself, King, and to the Mixup family. I want you big up my brethren and them girlfriend. Me and them a friend. So I know what going on. The man suspect her a bun. But he never have no proof until one night she asleep Him don't know nothing but go fast in her phone. Only if she text from a number saying, oh, him love her, she back it up on the stove and really wish she had a birthday every week because that one was well spent. Plus other texts. Raga, you know, I instant pass out that for him. That happened in December. So I'm kind of up on a rocky road and now still. I feel him fall. Because I know the first, she got dash it out for another man. All the youth man move him out already. And him go right back in it. Everybody I look on him like an idiot now. Good hard working youth. Can get a nice woman. And I waste time from Bonisha. Large up my king and bless up the AC wall to the world. Mad listener for life. Mr. Dennis Lee that. And you can't imagine a man go search him woman phone and say, a next man I send text to him woman and say, boy, I love how you back it up on the store and him just drop down right there. So boss are faint. Mad. At least I never that me faint for. Ragashanti, big up yourself. And by the way, people, I never faint. I got woozy. Next email. Raga. I want you big up the girl. And by the way, it was not for bun, so I know nobody go run with it and misinterpret. But that dance with Ragashanti and she fling it up on me wicked and a piece of tired tape because I'm hungry belly and thing. You know? Anyway. Next email. Raga, I want you big up the girl them when I stop send me message on Facebook and tell me that I'm there with them friend man. We go to Money Teachers College. But the man where them a own up have it big pan him profile. Say me and him there. Me and the same man practically live together upon Taylor Hall. Me and the same man practically live together upon Taylor Hall. Me never hear about that the girl there till message start come. So I just want them know say me and my man good and we not left. We might not be him wife yet, but me I'm life now. So you know hear that one. Anybody there Money Teachers College where own up a man and thing where a girl from Taylor Hall have up the man and the man must come from Taylor Hall too. The girl I say, if you look on him Facebook page and she might own up. So how if you call woman and I tell woman say, them there with the man when the man I own up the woman who you call. On Facebook, I want to some girl. Money Teachers College, I don't know say no phone over there, I'm a linky, but you don't know say somebody over there, Lou. If there's another side to the mix-up that I need to know, please email me and tell me. Okay. Next email. Raga, you remember the girl where her sister did call and get a mix-up about her sister when I stop tell lie and talk so she only have one picnic. When I four she have two man where work. When I four and she have two man who work on ship. Well, Raga, the man who work on ship finally find out the truth. I don't answer. Sometimes they leave voice message, but the woman always texts, and I saw me get my proof. Backside, I know. You know, especially the people, you know the little letter they get when you buy the chip and them something there with the PUK number. She just take that and go register and say a PR number and things. So she can call in and tell them anything she want them to do with the number. What Jesus. Next email. Raga big up the boy who used to live at Rockford and him gone a foreign now. When friend take when baby mother and breed her. And when him come back from foreign, the boy want to beat the baby mother. And him friend said to him, hey boy, mind what you do. Because of the 2 hour baby mother now. Well on there, I'm very Raga, the boy take it to heart and done our friend them on Facebook. We hear say man take coca foreign to Raga. Big up my friend cause our life start out with our next baby father. Yo, that crazy, yo. You can't imagine you go foreign and you have your linky, you live and thing and your linky, breed your baby mother. And when you come back and you move to baby mother and I say, what you do? Your good friend for a long time say, hey boy, what you do? You know, say, the 2 hour baby mother now. Slow your roll. Next email. Raga, big up the woman who work at the supermarket at Spanish Town. We sat out in a car in the parking lot. And the man sat her out so wicked till the car tire punch her. She love going like she better than people. Yo, big up that sat out there. Big up that sat out there. Big up that sat out there. Any sat out we kind of throw down in a car and the tire punch her and thing. You know, say a good something that man. No. Mr. Man, how you did that go so hard? Anyway, probably the tire not good. Next email. Bless up, Raga. This one hot off the press. A man go check a woman, meanwhile him inside of the house. The woman man come. The bonner man draw a cutlass upon the woman man. And the man just hold on upon him waist. And say, you better put on that before me get mad in here. The bonner man did exactly as I asked. And put on the cutlass. And then the man walk over to him and thump him in him. Well on. Upon the woman man. And the man just hold on upon him waist and say, you better put on that before me get mad. Oh, him hold on upon him waist like him have a gun. Oh, all right. So, yeah, it just makes sense. So the man hold on upon him waist like him have a gun. And say, you better put on that before me get mad in here. The bonner man did exactly as I asked and put on the cutlass. And then the man walk over to him and thump him in his face and tell him to run. The bonner man run, go home and buck up in him wife and tell him wife about him friend and him girl a fight. And while him a try part them, him hand catch him and swell up him face. One more. Raga, I am a man. And I will. Well, on, that email I read. I'm going to just read it to the people. I'm going to just read it. I don't know if it's real something or as a joke. But I just read the email. It said, Raga, I am a man. And I was raped last night by 4 gunmen and robbed. Raga, I don't know what Jamaica is coming to when man start to rape man. I feel like I'm going crazy. How do I cope? I don't know if that's true. I remember one man did one call the show what they are style and thing out there. But we know it's a gunman out there do the things them to man. You see what going on out of West Kingston. But anyway, we will have a break right here now. When we come back, we're going to try the Speaky Spoky Wednesday. So from 2:30 to 3:30, when I call the show, one must just be speaky spoken like so. Okay? If you are speaking in a patois, it not gonna work. You must be speaking spoky like so. Whether it sound ridiculous or it sound like formal English, you still must be speaky spoky. We take a break right now. We soon come back.
I mix up and blend that time. I'm wanting to call and talk up the things them.
Okay, welcome back to this show. Welcome back to this show.
Right?
And
You're out of luck. You're out of luck, you know.
hold on, no, stop. What not do? Don't violate. Please, do not violate. You need to be speaking, Spoky now.
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, killed me a while ago.
No, you're not talking. You're supposed to speak. You're not speaking.
Exactly.
You were rather funny just now,
exactly.
Mr. Stewart.
Much better. Oh, do shut up, you man.
Oh, do shut up, Mr. Stewart.
Okay.
You guys are killing me.
And I would like you all to know that it is actually possible to speak Spoky in patois.
Lord God.
And when you speak Spoky in patois, that is the time you murder your H's
And your eyes.
and your I's, and you put H's where they're not supposed to be.
And it's okay not to cross your T's either.
And that is where you say things like, I was very hungry. We are now formally inside our Speaky Spoky section. Anybody who calls the show in this section from 2:30 until 3:30, you must speak Spoky, whether you choose to speak standard English or you choose to speak Speaky Spoky patois.
You're killing it.
Let me remind you of the...
Raga Universitile.
Wait, stop. Michelle, you keep slipping back into that. Please
Raga,
stop.
you're not versatile.
Okay, so don't slip again, okay?
Okay.
Let's maintain it.
Yeah, man.
All righty then. This is going to be a little bit difficult for many of our listeners, but again, it's either the standard English or you speaky spoky. Remember, standard English is speaky spoky, and patois can be speaky spoky too, but we do not want a genuine, down-to-earth patois from now until 3:30.
Word.
And Nico Bam Bam
Yeah,
is required to comply.
I'm telling you, man.
Likewise,
I'm telling you.
Michelle Mighty.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
man. I'm converted. I'm Yankee now, man.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, dude.
We want a Yankee accent. We want British accent. We want people.
And this would be a nice time for my little friend from Portmore to give us a call.
Yes.
Feel comfortable. Feel free.
we are inviting our Portmore foreigner caller to give us a call today because right now he would be totally at home.
I know, right?
Okay. Want to remind you of the numbers, and this is our Speaky Spoky segment. Want to remind you of the numbers. The Lime landlines are the following Lime landlines all begin with 924. The following Lime landlines all begin with 924. 0753 0753 0753. The next number 0696 0696 0696. The next number 0222 0222 The next number is I think I may have spit a little bit just then. Okay. The next number is 0739 0739 0739. We also have a digital number that goes to multiple lines, and that digital number is 618-8255. 618-8255. 618-8255.
Dr. Stewart,
Yes,
is it possible to laugh in standard English?
sure.
How about you give it a try?
The most famous standard English laugh is from none other than our esteemed talk shows, Wilmot Mutty Perkins. And if I may be so presumptuous as to emulate said laugh at this moment,
Go ahead.
allow me to do so.
Feel free. It's funny.
I would also like to inform you that another very famous Speaky Spoky talk in this country is from none other than the celebrated dancehall DJ, Bounty Killer. You are allowed to speak Spoky in a Bounty accent. For example, you would say, "You know me, I are so angry." Oh, and definitely, the Vibes Cartel laugh is definitely a Speaky Spoky laugh. We are about to receive our first call, and again, I would admonish all callers to stick to the rules up until 3:30. It is Speaky Spoky time. To the phone lines we go. Good afternoon to you, Mike.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Shanti.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to our Speaky Spoky segment.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here with you, Raga. How are you?
Yes, I am doing exceedingly well, and you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just hanging in there.
Okay.
No, I must tell you that I really do appreciate you bringing the show to my level. I mean, the echelon in my language, I would like to express it. And as such, I'm honored to be the first caller.
Yes.
Yes, but I am certain that there's a lot of callers out there that like to participate. So I'll just get into my little mix-up.
Oh, please do, and just stick to your Speaky Spoky language, please.
Yes, I will. I will endeavor to do
Yeah.
just that.
Yeah.
No, it all started 2 months ago when I was very, but how would I put it now? Consider it my friend and invite him to a particular group on my BlackBerry. Also,
Great.
I installed the Google Map on his phone.
Right.
Right?
Right.
No, that was a big mistake because I'm very fond of his girlfriend, and she was as well fond of me.
Okay.
So it all happened that one particular evening, we hooked up, myself and his. And he called, and I told him that I was elsewhere, not remembering that we all were friends on the Google Maps. And around 15 minutes after the call, he actually turned up at my place to catch us in the act. So I would recommend persons not to, indulge in the technology if they're, of a particular need.
Was it the case that you were caught trespassing on the gentleman's private property?
Excuse me? I'm not hearing.
Was it the case that you were caught using your hose to water the gentleman's garden?
Well, I will put that another way. I was trespassing on his female person, so.
Okay.
Yes.
Did it result in an altercation that was violent in nature?
Actually, it didn't, but can I make a quote?
Please do.
I cannot beg it out, end of quote.
End of quote. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. We're glad to know that you're still alive and with us, and we wish you continued existence on this earth right here, and take care not to water your friends' gardens again in the future.
I will try not to. Thank you very much, Raga, for taking the time out.
You know me told you.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Yes.
I must say his quote was well received.
Yes, it was well received because what I like about it was that he took the time to inform us that he was about to digress from the official vernacular being used right now, and he put his quotes, he put his patois in quotes, indicating that I'm digressing right now from protocol. Okay. Nico and Michelle, can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah, man.
Hallelujah.
A hallelujah, please.
Hallelujah.
Michelle, I'm not hearing your hallelujah. Michelle, this is so not a laughing matter.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Wonderful. Hallelujah.
Tell you, man,
I think I'm in a shake a tambourine moment.
Shake
You want
the
to hear a
tambourine,
spoky
man.
tambourine shake?
Shake the tambourine.
No.
Ray.
Listen to this spoky tambourine shake. It's very different. Are you ready?
Ready, man, ready.
Okay. Oh my God, here we go. That's what the spoky tambourine shake, okay? And I think this is where the little ghetto people would say, don't hate mothers.
My belly.
Okay. Listen, you're allowed to say my belly.
My belly.
My belly. I just want to say big up the Vibes Cartel, but you need to cut down on the bleaching cartel. Cartel, as they would say in a ghetto, that no make it. Can I have another call, please? Another call, please.
Hi,
Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the Speaky Spoky. Welcome to the Speaky Spoky segment on the last Wednesday of the month. How are you doing? Are you doing okay?
I'm doing quite fine, thank you. And you all have me cracking up over here.
Okay.
I just wanted to comment on that lawyer that called in, or you had on your program just now. Because I was
Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar. Are you Sprucey?
I don't think so. I think that I'm a first-time caller, but I'm a long-time listener.
Okay. Proceed.
I are the one.
Sprucey, I know this is you, Sprucey. Please make sure that you follow the rules of the Speaky Spoky segment.
I are the one.
You are the wrong. Okay. So speak it, a very famous speaker in our country called Bounty Killer.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay. So, Sprucey, what say
Yes,
you?
Raga.
What say you today?
I was talking about the lawyer that
Yeah.
you had on your program, talking about Buju and all that going on. You know, what he said was true about us Jamaicans who come here.
Right.
Some of us come here and we don't try to learn how it is here. You know, this saying that when you go abroad, you do as they do there.
When you go to Rome, you do as the Romans do.
Correct. Right? So when you come
But
here,
don't do everything the Romans do. Don't do everything the Romans do.
No, you don't. But I mean, you know, you're from a different culture, and you have to learn the culture here to be able to, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do here. Sometimes you don't necessarily say that you agree with all that's going on, but if you live here, you have to conform.
Correct.
Right. So, you know, people come here and they behave like they were born here and they want to do whatever they want to do. And, you know, it doesn't really work for us, especially when you're black.
True.
So
Sprucey.
you can't be
Sprucey.
arrested for driving while black.
True.
Did you hear me,
Sprucey.
Raga?
Yeah, I heard you. But Sprucey,
Yes?
I'm going to reserve those very serious discussions for a later time, given that we're deep up into the Speaky Spoky section, which is
Okay, Raga.
it's already hard. It's already so hard to
I know.
maintain in this section. So when I hear some serious subjects, it's just so difficult on my person.
I understand, Raga. I quite understand.
But I hope
So-
that you're doing exceedingly well up there in the United States of America.
I am doing quite fine. Actually,
Okay.
I'm off today and taking it easy, listening to you guys and cracking up here because, oh my God.
I have one question for you. One.
Sure, go ahead.
One. Since you've been in the United States, have you ever drank that despicable drink called bag juice?
No. What is it?
Just, do shut up, Missy. Are you telling me that you're a Jamaican and you don't know bag juice?
What
Don't
is
you
that,
worry.
Raga? I'm
Don't
not
you
familiar
worry,
with that.
darling. Don't you worry, darling. I do not know it either. Never saw the thing in my life.
I don't know what you're talking about, Raga. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
Oh, my
Spruce, nice
God.
talking to you. Okay.
Raga, it was
Oh.
good, and I'm having fun. I'm having
Okay.
fun listening to you. I listen every single day that I'm off. I try to listen.
Wonderful.
All right, then.
Wonderful.
You take care.
Do take care. Okay.
I sure will. And you all continue having fun and making us laugh.
We'll do so, Spruce.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Boy. Okay, people. Again, we are so inside our Speaky Spoky section on this, the last Wednesday of the month when we have our Speaky Spoky section, and it will be continuing until 3:30. So when you call in, please know that you have to Speaky Spoky. You can just Speaky Spoky in standard English, or you can patois Speaky Spoky, or you can accent Speaky Spoky, whether it's an American accent, a British accent, or an African accent. You just got to Speaky Spoky. But do remember, we have a topic still, and that topic is, how do you catch people when they are engaging in infidelity? As the lesser human beings say, when they are giving bun. Oh, God, that word is so awful. I don't know how anybody could say such a word, and it is certainly not appropriate for radio.
Oh, do
and
shut up, Kingsley.
I sincerely hope the Broadcasting Commission is listening to that vagabond called Ragashanti. Okay, to the phone lines we go. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Mr. Ragashanti.
Hello, caller. How are you?
I'm okay, Ragashanti.
Well, you son, thank you for pronouncing my name properly because it is indeed Ragashanti.
Oh, no problem. You know, I
Okay.
got you.
Okay.
Anyways, I would just like to big up the tattoo artist that's in Mandeville who talked about...
Hold on. Who you say you're bigging up?
The tattoo artist in Mandeville.
The who?
The tattoo artist.
Oh, the tattoo artiste.
Yes.
Okay.
We just caught up in a fight a while ago over you. He talks about he wants to do the things to you, Ragashanti, and I set him straight.
He says he wants to do the things to me. What kind of things that little vagabond wants to do to me?
Oh, things, Ragashanti.
Is the tattoo artist the man?
Yeah.
Tell him that I do not in any way engage in fraternizing with those from the male species. He is so atrocious.
Ragashanti.
Thank you so much for defending me, darling. Appreciate it.
No problem. And
Appreciate it.
he just begged me a while ago not to tell his business on the radio because his girlfriend is listening to y'all, and she would beat him, y'all.
But when you say he wants to do the things with me, were they sexual in nature?
Yes, Ragashanti.
So he wants to do sexual things to me and he has a girlfriend?
Yes, Ragashanti. It looks like he hit on both ways.
Well, tell him that he should go and wallow with the pigs.
No
because
problem,
he's
Ragashanti.
certainly not supposed to be around me in any way, form, or the other. Tell him Ragashanti never takes me in.
I know. I'll let him know that it's me and you going to married.
Okay, me and you going to married?
Of course.
Okay, darling. Okay, darling. Me and you going to married?
Yes, Ragashanti.
Okay. Me and you going to married. Aloiki.
Anyways, Ragashanti, I love you to my heart. And
I love you too, baby.
You bigger up.
Okay, I love you too, baby. You my baby.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you take care. Alrighty then. Later. See you later, alligator. And we just disrespect all the haters. Lord, I need some water. Okay.
Dr. Stewart, it would be in your best interest to let that man know that your lifestyle is the antithesis of his.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes.
Let him know.
The antithesis of his, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, he's terribly mistaken with respect to his objectives there and so forth.
And that posset that you did while you were talking to the lady, not acceptable.
That's what?
That posset, the belch, the burp.
Did he do that, man?
Okay.
Yeah, he did it.
Okay.
So buttered.
That's not cool.
Hold on. How is my African American friend doing? Are you okay, man?
I'm telling you, I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
Like you wash your face
Yeah,
with the cake soap, man.
No.
Jesus.
I gotta tell you that, I gotta tell you, you a cool cat. You a cool cat.
Word, son.
He be
word.
looking like a cool
I'm
cat.
telling you,
Yeah,
man.
you're a cool cat.
I've been
Okay. Can I have another call, please? Another call, please. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Wonderful. I hear you talking about bag juice. Do you know about socks up too?
Oh, yes. Well, I heard about those. And,
You heard about them, huh? It's nice,
yes,
you see. You need to have one. If you have one, you can't stop sucking it. It's that
Okay, are you
good.
saying that if I had a suck, I wouldn't be able to stop sucking on it?
That's what I say, yeah. It's good. It's that good, man. It's that good.
What exactly is a suck, and why do you have to say the suck 2 times?
Listen, socks came back before bag juice, no. You don't know that?
No, I'm just saying I'm a little bit confused.
Okay.
Why you didn't
Give
just
me
call
one
it
ma-
suck? Why you didn't just call it suck?
because it
Why
is
did you have
so-
to call it suck?
All right, listen. It's children going to school, and what they do, the people are not selling it, but they put it in bags. You know the bags they buy at the shop? And they mix the other little color thingy, put it in it, and then they put it in the freezer to freeze, and children just love it. That's how much it's nice, man.
I hear the details, but you still didn't answer my question. Why is it called suck suck? Why wasn't it just called suck, or why was it even three words? Why wasn't it suck suck suck?
Fucking to get the sweetness from it, because you can't let it melt out. When it melts out,
oh wait, could you say that again? Could you say that again?
Fucking on it to get the juice out.
Okay.
Oh, I see you getting it now.
Okay. Thank you so much, caller, for calling in and sharing us and explaining to us how suck works.
You are welcome.
You're most welcome. But where are you from, caller? Where are you from?
I'm from Kingston, but I'm based on the fan wall. I'm the one that gives out all the numbers every time.
Okay, and it's because it's Spoky Wednesdays.
That's
the
why
segment is
like
Spoky Wednesday. While you're speaking like this today.
No, I don't even know what our plane look like. Don't even talk. Don't let nobody know. I tell you, I don't even know what our plane look like.
Okay, I just gotta say that I really love your Trini accent a little better than the British accent. But
okay.
Your Trini accent.
You like that one, eh? You like that one. You love
that one is spot on. It's spot on.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Anyway, see
thank you, darling.
Tell her half for me, eh? Tell she. I'll call you someday. Talk to she. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
You talk
Enjoy
to
day, oh. Enjoy your day.
Okay, can I have another call, please?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Speaky Spoke. Welcome to the Speaky Spoke segment on this, the last Wednesday in the month. Good afternoon.
Hey, Holmes. This is Derek, dude. I'm calling from Espanol, man.
Are you calling from Spain?
Yeah, I'm calling from Spain, dude. Because I live in Spanish Town, so I gotta give you the accent, Holmes.
Oh yeah, homie.
I got a few friends here that's chilling too. They might want to say a few words. They got like different accents.
Okay.
You got my next homeboy. He's from England, but he's kind of proper, but he likes some Jamaican girls. But I'll let you talk to him for a second, Holmes.
Yeah, let me hear what he got to say.
Top of the afternoon to you, Mr. Ragashanti.
Okay.
I would like to let you know that I'm kind of interested in some of these girls that's presently on the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
You got one named Karen. She's the wild one, yeah? Because I'm kind of into like...
Karen Wildman.
Yeah,
Karen Wildman.
I was wondering if she needs another natty on the front line, yeah?
If she wants another natty on the front line?
Yeah, I'm a bit into things that
wait,
yeah?
I'm trying to remember that song. I want a natty on the front line. That's what a woman would say.
That's the same song. It keeps popping in my head a bit, yeah? Because you got a lot of things in my mind, so I got to let them out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Mike. Got put me in your head.
Because you know, sometimes they think of me as a kind of like a scatterboom, like you, yeah, a scatterboom.
You still like a scatterboom?
Yeah, you know, a lot of scatterboom. So, you know, I got to try and behave myself. I got to contain myself a bit, yeah?
I see what you're saying, Mike. I see what you're saying, man.
But I got an ex-friend on the line that would like to say a few. You know, he's on a telly, so he'd like to say a few words again, yeah?
Okay, let me hear that one. He's got like a minute to go. Let me hear.
From Pakistan.
From Pakistan, okay.
Good afternoon, Ragashanti. I'm Ahmed Akbal. I'm from Pakistan. And over here, we can't get any goat meat to eat, so we eat a lot of lamb. And we don't play a lot of cricket around this side. And there are not a lot of terrorists around here. They are spreading lots of propaganda on us. We are not terrorists. We only play cricket and tend to watch football.
Okay, I see. I'm understanding. Well, I just want to say thank you for speaking with us today, all the way from Pakistan, and expressing to us your problems with goats and so forth. I wish you all the best. I think we're about to go to news right now, but it's real great. I think your real name is Derek, is it not?
Yeah, that would be me. That
would be Derek from the AC wall and the fan wall,
pretty
speaking
much,
in
yeah.
multiple
I got
personalities.
Everybody on the walls, both the walls, yeah.
Okay, yeah, boy.
All right,
So
y'all
you take care now, Mike.
Yeah, you be good, chap. Later.
Okay, people, we got to take a little break, and they're going to read the news right now on Nationwide 90 FM. Okay, and again, we're in the Speaky Spoky segment for our last Wednesday here of the month, and it goes for the next half hour, so we'll be right back. And if you're calling, you must speak to us in the Speaky Spoky voice and thing. We'll be right back.
I mix up and blend that time. I'm wanting to call and talk up the things them.
Yes. Welcome back to our Speaky Spoky segment that we have every last Wednesday of the month. We have our Speaky Spoky segment, and you're free to calling on the topic in this segment. It's just that you have to speak Spoky. And when you speak Spoky, you can speak Spoky in standard English if you so choose. You can speak Spoky with a British accent. You can speak Spoky with a U.S. accent. Or you can speak Spoky the way Derek just did just now, with a Spanish accent and a Pakistani accent and an English accent. The bloke was quite impressive indeed. Okay, so it's a Speaky Spoky section and thing. And of course, I got my tag team partners here with me in the Speaky Spoky section. We got Nika Bam Bam, who is suddenly Black American. Good afternoon, Nika Bam Bam.
Yeah, I want to tell you, man, Reggae, it's like, man, we forgot that when we go to the States and we talk like this, and then we come back to Jamaica, we forgot that we should not talk the same way. I went to the kitchen a while ago, man. I was like, how's everybody doing, man? Everybody's like, I forgot that I'm supposed to just do it on the air.
Okay. Well, you see, what that means is that you're living the part. Oh, my God.
I tell you, man.
You're living the part. Okay. Michelle Mighty, how you doing? How you doing over there, lassie?
I'm doing great, lad. I'm just here chilling.
Oh, in case people don't know, lassie is the feminine for a laddie boy. So you got a lad, you got a lassie. If you say a laddie, you say a lassie. You say a laddie boy, you say a lassie girl. So how you doing, lassie?
I'm good, lad. I'm just here chilling. I'm just chilling.
Can I just say that the Speaky Spoky section is proving very difficult for you, Michelle?
No, it's not. I'm just being standard English. I'm not doing the accent part. I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah.
You're just being standard English.
Yeah, I'm just doing standard English.
Okay. Be yourself, baby. Be your thing. Do your thing.
Be your thing.
Okay. Just want to remind callers that the topic is, how do you catch somebody who is engaging in infidelity? Or, as the vagabonds like to say, how you catch somebody when you're giving, I can't believe I'm about to say this word, bun. How do you catch somebody when they're giving bun? And we're still in the Speaky Spoky section, so when you're calling in the Speaky Spoky section, you have to Speaky Spoky, and if you can't Speaky Spoky, you have to wait until the Speaky Spoky section is finished. In the Speaky Spoky section, feel free to speak like the bossy people. So you can speak like how Cordell Green speaks. Cordell Green, he's always Speaky Spoky. He has a very different accent than the one he grew up with in Montego Bay. It's very different. Nobody else say anything here. Yeah. Okay, to the phone lines we go. Good afternoon.
Hello, Raga.
Yeah.
Hello, Raga.
Yeah.
I'm Kofi from London, Raga.
Oh, this is Kofi from London?
Kofi from London, Raga.
Okay.
I'm in London town, Raga, listening to you.
Okay.
I love your show. I love your show, Raga.
Yeah.
The best show I ever heard, Raga, from Jamaica, Raga. I like to big up all of my Gold Coast crew, Raga. My Gold Coast crew in London.
Hold on. Who are you bigging up? Who are you bigging up, Kofi, from London?
All of my Gold Coast crew, Raga. Ghana.
Okay,
I'm from Ghana, Raga. Ghana.
Okay.
Raga.
You're from
You hear me,
Ghana.
Raga?
Yeah, you're from Ghana, and it's the Gold Coast, and you're bigging up all the crew from the Gold Coast.
I'm bigging up all the Gold Coast from Ghana, Raga. Furthermore to the boy, Raga, I have to big up my DJ Cartel. Raga, my DJ Cartel. Big DJ, Raga. Raga, I have to big up all the Jamaican girls, all the Jamaican women. Jamaican women, London, Raga. Jamaican women so good at London, Raga, Raga.
I hear you. The Jamaican women, they're fine.
I will soon forward, Raga, to Jamaica.
You will soon forward over here in Jamaica. Okay.
Raga, long time in waiting, Raga. I come home, Raga.
Okay, Kofi. Okay, Kofi. Kofi, you come on home from Africa now. Come on home from Africa, Kofi.
Raga, I forward now, Raga. Hold on, Raga.
Yeah.
Oh, my boss was passed, Raga. My boss was passed.
Your boss.
I'm keeping
You're
good,
the
Raga.
one to get fired, so you got to go. Yeah.
Raga, I just like to big up all Jamaican women, all of my people, wherever they are, black people, wherever you are. Big up Puju Bantam, please. Big up Puju Bantam, please.
Okay, Kofi, okay. Okay, Kofi, you take care now.
I will. Respect. Selassie, ja! Rastafari.
Okay. Okay, to the phone lines we go. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, mate. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, you doing fine? How's the sun hot in Jamaica there?
Okay, where you calling from? You sound like you're from my place. Are you from my place or you calling from my place?
Yeah, I'm living in your place now. I'm living in Kingston. But you know, something we need to play back and forth now.
Okay. Now, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Kingston, you know.
From where?
Kingston.
Kingston?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure?
So how you doing down there? How's everybody? It's nice.
Okay.
I'm listening to your show, you know, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the Speaky Spoky thing today.
Okay, I see that. Well, I just want to say thank you for calling in today and sharing with us, you know. And
I have
it
a
is
mix up here now about a lad that I met a couple years ago.
Please do share.
He was cheating on me now, and I went to his place. So he told me that he lives alone. So I was like, you live alone? So while I was gone there sometime, I was checking the comb, you know, and I always see hair in the comb. So I was like,
hold on there one silly second. Are you saying that you see the hair from other women in the comb?
In the comb, mate, in the comb. I was checking the comb, and that guy didn't know that I was checking the comb each time I come there.
Right. Oh, I see. And then what happened?
Each time I go there, I take out the hair out the comb and throw it in the bin. And I would like go in the bathroom and run my fingers over the toothbrush to find out which one is wet from which one is not. And then I noticed that two toothbrush is wet. So each time I go back and I said, oh my God, did you have someone over today? And he was like, no. So then he was getting a bit suspicious. Why I keep asking him about it each time I come there, who come by.
Right.
Saying like, oh, my sister came and visit. So I said, oh, your sister? That's how you tell me you lived alone? So why didn't you tell me you have visitor come over sometime?
Right.
So he was like, oh, he forgot to tell me. So I was like, So like, I go there another day, and I saw the hair in the comb, and I took it out. And I go to him and say, did your sister came by last night? And he said, oh, no. So I said, okay. I went by another day and did the same thing. And I asked him again, and he said, no. So I said, listen, I've been watching the comb, you know. I'm taking out comb out of this, hair out of this comb every day I come here. So are you bloody telling me, like, that you don't have anyone coming over? And I'm seeing this
bloody bastard.
Man, that bastard, I feel like the back scissors in the face. But I couldn't do it, you know. Because I
Wait, just now. Did you just say you feel like you could box him in his face?
I feel like I could box him in his face. I
ask
want
him
to
in his
get
face.
myself into trouble now.
Yeah,
So
right,
I tried to calm down my temper. And I said, but I noticed, like every time during the day, like anytime after 4, he always finds somewhere to go. So I was like wondering why this guy keep on rushing me out of the place. But even then, we weren't sexual involved or nothing. We was just like dating a bit now. So I was wondering why he's always rushing me out of the place. So I was like, oh my God, I got to check this guy now because I feel like he's seen someone else. I went there one night and I went up to his place, the place that he rented. The veranda wasn't grilled, so I went to the door and knocked the door. And this lady came out to me and I was like, hi. And I asked for him like I would say, oh, is such and such here? And she said, oh no, he's not here now. So she was like, who is it? Who are you? So, I made up a story quick and said, oh, I'm a sister from his co-worker, and my brother asked me to stop by and let him know to check him. So I was going up the road, and I said, oh, I'll drop off the message in case I see him. So I was like, who are you? And she said, oh, I'm his wife. So, okay, nice meeting you. And that was how I got him. So he was coming down the road and saw me when I was leaving out his yard. And he was like crazy. He ran after me down the road to ask me what I was doing in his yard. I was like, oh man, I just went to stop you in his truck because I go there and see your woman. She says she's living there with you. Why you so bloody lie? He was like...
He is indeed a bloody lawyer. He's a bloody lawyer indeed. A bloody lawyer.
I could just fall you.
You know what he is? He is a dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Man, that letter, I don't know what to say. It's a piece of trash now.
A piece of trash indeed.
It's a piece of trash. Oh my God. So I got all toys with me now. So that's how it ends. I'm loving this show. Make sure you do it every week, okay, mate?
Okay.
I'm loving it. At least extend it. Don't stop it at 3:30. I'm enjoying myself here. So you have a nice day now, okay, mate?
Okay, you too. And I think I'll just extend it till about 4 o'clock so that some more people can speak and Spoky. And listen, and you hold on, and you be careful when you're boxing people in their face.
Oh my God, I'm not getting myself in that situation anymore now,
Okay.
All right, then, mate. Ciao.
Okay. All right, that was very good, and I hope you all learned from that just now, One way to catch somebody when they're giving bun is to check the comb and to check the toothbrush and see how many toothbrushes in the bathrooms and so forth and look around for hair because women always leave hair and some men do too. Here we go to the phone line and the mix-up continues even though we're in the Speaky Spoky section. Remember, call in and give us some mix-up and tell us how to catch people when they are engaging in infidelity or, as the vagabonds say, when they are giving bun. Okay. Another call, please.
Hey. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, is this Raga?
This is Ragashanti.
Hey, this is Ragashanti.
Yeah. Could you please pronounce my name correctly in the speaker's section? Please. Listen, it's Ragashanti.
Right now. I'm in control. Is this Ragashanti?
Okay.
All
say
right,
whatever
Raga.
you want,
Listen,
bastard.
What's up, man? Hey, is Nico Bam Bam there too?
Oh yes, the African American. He's here. Nico Bam Bam.
What's up, Nico?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling,
you're
man.
there, bro. But listen, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The other day, me and my dogs were sitting down watching some video, man, and when we put in the video, there was some outside broadcast from downtown where Ragashanti was doing his thing. Man, the nigga faint.
He fainted? Rocket didn't faint, man.
I see the nigga faint, and I don't know what's up.
Rocket, did you faint, man? You didn't faint, right?
I did not faint. I got a tad bit woozy.
He got woozy, man.
You got what?
He got woozy.
I got a tad bit woozy.
Woozy?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened. I was dancing, and there was this girl. She's from the AC wall and the fan wall. Her name is Tia Shanny. Yeah. And I danced with Tia Shanny, and she backed it up on me so good. I felt like I was, what do those people call it? I felt like I was a dumper truck.
She was backing it up,
then
man.
I was doing my thing, and I got a little bit woozy.
Yeah, man, but listen, dog. Listen, there's a woman named Good Girl Gone Bad. You hear the name?
Who's that?
Girl Gone Bad.
Who's that?
Hey, she's from uptown, man.
Okay.
She got all of this video showing people.
Word?
Yeah, word, brother, word.
Well, you don't worry about that.
Is Michelle still there?
Yeah, she's here, but it doesn't mean that if you're calling, you got to speak to everybody. What the hell is wrong with you, nigga?
Okay, no, don't push it, That's all right. I ain't going to overstep it, man. I ain't going to overstep it because I know you have the style.
Thank you, man.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I know you got the style, but yeah, bro, you got to have some food in your stomach when you're going to do something like that again.
All right, Pastor Dumas, you've already given enough advice.
Thank you, man.
Could you please?
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man.
Hey, so, bro, you take it easy right now.
Word.
You too, man.
Word, man.
You too, man.
All right, bro.
And go buy yourself a suck, because you need one.
No, I ain't. Bro, listen, I ain't into no suck thing with you or nobody. You keep that to yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Face it out. Man, I'm so ignorant right now, I'm going to go.
Word, son. Oh, man, I'm telling you, man, Ragger, man, I'm enjoying this, son.
Okay, and we're asking the bossy people not to get, not to start pulling up your, your undergarments too much on yourselves when you hear they're using the accent and they say, "What's up, my nigga?" It's not meant in a derogatory term. It's clearly meant as an affectionate term, and we do not want you to be stretching the things to fit your negative agenda against this show.
Word.
And again, just want to issue a disclaimer here that when you hear like Nico, who is an African American today, in this section, when he said, "What's up, my nigga?" he's just saying, "What's up, my friend?" Okay? All right. To the phone line we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good evening, then, Governor. How you doing, then, studio down in Kingston?
Yeah, I'm doing quite fine.
I must say, Ragashanti, that I'm really loving this Speaky Wednesday that you're having here in the studio today. It's really,
You're liking
really
Speaky
good.
Spoky? Okay, you're liking the Speaky Spoky section on this, the last Wednesday in the month. Wonderful.
Yeah, bloody good, my brother. Bloody good.
Okay. So you got a mix-up for us today?
I have no mix-up, my brother. I'm just popping in to say, well done, old chap. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And to Nico Bam Bam.
Yes,
please, keep a good flow going. You are doing so fine. But Michelle, please speak up. Speak up. We would like to hear you some more, love.
Okay, sir. Okay,
you take care of yourself then, brother, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll talk to you later too, Mike.
All right, Mike.
Ragged.
Okay, people, I just want to remind you that even though we're in the Speaky Spoky segment on our last Wednesday of the month, that you still have to call in with mix-ups. It doesn't mean that you just call in with an accent and give greetings to everybody on the show. Please. So we want to hear mix-ups. Ruthie the Cutie? Could you please ask the people when they call in to make sure that they got some mix-ups? Ruthie the Cutie?
She's
Ruthie the Cutie?
She said word.
Okay.
I mean, that.
No, man, just because you're an African American, that's all you're saying word. Yo, they used to say word back in the days of Two Life Crew and Big Daddy Kane. They don't say it no more. Man, it's about Chris Brown now. It's about Chris Brown. It's about T.I. What the hell is wrong with you? You're still talking like you're MC Hammer?
No, you don't just roll up on me like that, son. You don't be like you want to. You don't do that, son. I mean, I'll just get rowdy, man. Don't let me gotta go for my friends from Texas. I mean, I got friends down in Texas. I'm gonna call one of my the next time you're gonna call Nico, I'm gonna make my Texas friend answer, man.
Man, and I will just finish him off with my Monty Perkins laugh.
Well, howdy day, son.
Okay, to the phone lines we go. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Speaky Spoky section of from Mixup and Blenda here. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Raga.
Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
I want to speak to you.
You want to what?
Calling show at night. I think it was on JBC, and if it was not on JBC, it was on OGR. OGR, yeah. The rabbi is now dead, but I'm not going to call his name.
Okay.
Anyway, one man called him one night and said to him, Rabbi, my wife are giving me bun. And
my wife are giving me bun.
Yes, my wife are giving me bun. He said, what do you mean by your wife are giving you bun? They said, you don't know bun, Rabbi? My wife are giving me bun. And he said, you mean she give you bun without any butter on it? And he said, no, Rabbi, I mean she's giving me bun. And he said, well, all right, I think she should put some butter on it for you. I buy. And that's what
because the rabbi did not understand what bun meant.
He did not have a clue as to what bun is. So he said, well, if the bun is dry, put some butter on it.
But you know, a lot of these bossy people and these educated people, they cannot speak the language of the people of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand what's going on.
They don't have a clue.
No.
See? And so he thought the man was giving his wife just bun without any cheese or any butter. So he said, why don't you better put some butter on it? And I nearly died.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for that.
You people, he's killing me. I can't take the killing soul.
Okay, we know the way we're killing. It's killing you the way we're speaking.
Okay, Ragger, and when you're speaking your name is R-A-G-G-E-R, Ragger.
Ragger.
Okay, Ragger.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
And if
I like it, Ragger.
And if you have a ragger, just ragger it. If you have a ragger, just waving it, just ragger it. Okay, Ragger.
I like it. I like it.
Bye, Ragger.
I like it. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Another time, Ragger.
Another twin too to you too. Another twin too. Oh, just gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. The way my name is pronounced in the Speaky Spoky section. It's either Ragger or Ragashanti. Ragger or Ragashanti. Micheline, we're about to take a break. Are you okay, Micheline?
I'm just here chilling. I'm kind of cold, but I'm good.
You kind of cold?
Yeah,
you know what they say in the ghetto?
What?
They say you have the blood of lizards.
So I've been told on many occasions.
Yes, the ghetto people, they say if you get cold easily, you have lizard blood. Meaning you're something similar to a cold-blooded reptile.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay. I think we're about to take a little break right now before we go into the final half hour of the Speaky Spoky section. We'll be right back.
I mix up and blend that time. I'm want to call and talk up the things them.
Welcome back to the final section of the Speaky Spoky segment, to the final half hour of the Speaky Spoky segment, after which at 4 o'clock we go back to our regular speaking. But if you're calling during this segment, and in particular this final half hour, you will have to put on a Speaky Spoky accent, a Speaky Spoky talk, or just speak in plain standard English, or an African accent, or a Pakistani accent, or a Bossy people accent, or, whatever, you want to speak like, feel free to call in and share with us and things. Don't remember that we got a topic, and the topic continues to be, how do you catch people when they're giving birth? How do you catch people when they are giving birth? What are the different ways you can catch people when they're engaging in infidelity, or when they're engaging in, as we normally say, in our Speaky Spoky bearing, marital indiscretions, okay? And the topic is, how do you catch people when they're engaging in infidelity? How do you catch people when they're giving birth? Call in and give us mix-ups in the Speaky Spoky accent, the Speaky Spoky voice, on how you catch people or how you caught somebody or how you got caught while you were engaging in an infidelity while you were giving bun. To the phone lines we go. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ragon. Hello.
Hello.
Ragon.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me? This is my first time call, long time listener. I'm calling about age paper I forgot in a taxi.
Darling, I am sure that is not what you told Ruth you're going to do. I am positive that is not what you told Ruth you were going to do.
She did.
Okay? So just pass that information on to her, and she will take that information because you're going to change the whole mood of the show right now. We can't allow that, okay? No disrespect, but just pass on the information on to her, and we will see what we can do, okay? Next call, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi, Raga.
Yeah?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Hi, this is Javelina calling to you from out of Portugal.
Oh, you're in Portugal right now?
Yes, actually. I just want to send a big shout out to you. We listen to your show like every day when it's on, but even though my friends don't really understand, but we really do enjoy your show. So I just want to tell you, big up yourself and respect, yeah?
Thank you. Where in Portugal are you? Where in Portugal
I'm in
are you?
Lisbon, actually.
You're in Lisbon in Portugal. Are you having fun
I'm on
there?
your front page also.
Okay. You don't want to share your name, though. You just wanted to know, right?
Avelina Fonseca.
What's your name? Alvarina?
Avelina Fonseca, but I'm from Jamaica, though. But
Okay. Oh, it's Avelina.
See?
And what's your last name?
Fonseca.
Forsake. Oh, yes, I've seen you.
Yeah, that's
and
me.
you are in the Speaky Spoky section, so I got to speak to you in a Speaky Spoky voice, but I want to say congratulations to you over there in Portugal. We ask you to
Thank
stay
you.
safe as you
That'll be
continue to
obrigado.
what was that?
Obrigada.
What's
Thank
that?
you.
Okay, could you say that again?
Obrigada.
Obrigada.
See.
Okay. All right,
So,
Avelina.
big up yourself, yeah, and take care.
All right, Avelina.
That's Aja. Bye.
All righty. Okay. Inside the Speaky Spoky section here on our show, it's a Speaky Spoky section. You call in and give us your mix-ups, but you got to give it in a Speaky Spoky voice or a Speaky Spoky accent. Here we go. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello?
Ragashanti?
Yes, that would be me.
Oh, my baby Ragashanti. I got a mix-up for you, honey.
Okay, lay it on me, sweetie.
Oh, baby, I want to lay it up on you. I said, hey, this
excuse me now. Did you just say you want to lay it up under me?
No, on you, baby, on you.
On me,
all
okay.
on you, all on you, baby.
That's okay.
That's okay, that's
so-
okay. Okay, Ragashanti. You stay put and I can lay it up on you. You okay, baby?
Yeah, ready, baby. You can lay it up on me any time of the day you want.
Well, I have this friend, Ragashanti. She has
Okay.
been involved with this man from her belly was what, 4 months old? Yeah, she was
4
pregnant
months.
4 months old, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she's been with this man. And that child on Ragashanti is about 15 years old. And when the boy was 14 years old, that man was abroad. And he went up to the States and got all those freaky stuff going on.
Right.
And he came back to Jamaica and wanted her to do the swiping stuff.
Right.
So she would not do that swiping stuff.
Right.
You know what happened, Ragashanti?
What happened? Tell me, darling, tell me.
The girl swiped him away.
Some other girl swiped him away.
Swiped him away, Ragashanti, because she wouldn't do that freaky stuff.
Okay.
You know what that girl did, no, Ragashanti?
What is she doing now?
That girl grabbed up that goody-goody. And that girl gave that goody-goody some spanking.
She grabbed up the goody-goody?
Yes, and gave her goody-goody some good spanking. And said she couldn't believe that some other girl would swipe him away. What good for you?
No, but what did she give some spanking?
That goody stuff, that God-given stuff.
What? Whose? Hers or his?
Hers, Ragashanti, hers.
What do you mean she gave it some spanking? I don't
She grabbed that buff in her hand, and she gave it some hit. Ragashanti, she said she hit that stuff real hard.
She was just hitting it like that?
Hitting it like that, Raga.
No, but why was she beating it like that?
Because some other girl, you swipe him away. So he's like, this swiping is better than that. So she said her stuff ain't good.
Oh, so because some other girl swiped toward her man, she started beating her good and saying that apparently her good is not enough. So she started slapping the hell out of her
Slapping the hell out of it, Ragashanti. Slapping the hell out of it.
Oh, good Lord of mercy. I can't believe she abused her good like that.
Abused the good. Say good have no use.
Oh, no, she can't say that. It ain't a good fault. Because it's how you use the good. The good can't work by itself. Hello now. Oh, boy, oh, boy. What do you think about that? She's beating it bad like that. Beating it to a...
You know what I got to
do
do now, Raga? I got to look at my good right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go look at your good, baby. It's
I
yours.
good right now, Raga.
Go. How are you going to look at it? Okay, go look at your good. It's yours. You got a right to look at your good.
Yes,
and
right,
when you look at it, you sing that song, that woman from where's that woman called? I think she's from some place called Fletcher's Land. Fletcher's Land. And she got some song. I think it goes something like this. The good, the goody.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
You know the one? Okay, let me hear you sing that one. Let's sing that one.
Oh, you got a good, the goody, or something like that, Reggae?
No, that's an old-time song, but I'm talking about that one. What she called Pamputine?
Pamputine. Oh, no. Can you run it by me so I just sing it out for you? Oh,
yes, you know, she got something. She sing like the goody. You don't know that one?
No, I know the slim fat one that she said, slim girls can't do like that. And
no, you don't. Michelle, or let's ask the African-American here. Nico.
Yeah, the song goes like this. It goes, pat yourself and call your man's name.
No, but when she says all that goody stuff and all them good stuff, what does she say again? How does the rhythm go?
You goody, good. That's the way he calls when he's, something like that.
Yeah, okay, don't say anything more.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, she said, the goody, good. That's the way he
don't
calls.
Don't say it,
no,
man.
No, I won't say it. Hallelujah,
you
won't say it.
Oh, you won't say it? Oh, okay. Oh, the goody, good.
Yeah.
Oh, pat the goody, good. Oh, something like that, Reggae. Something like that.
Yeah, like that.
But I tell you, Reggae.
He said, where him up one when you were wine punch?
Don't say it, man. Don't say it, man.
Reggae, I must admit you, I'm singing that song, and I'm bursting of wine as I sing that song, Ragashanti.
I hear you, darling. I hear you.
Well, you know what a girl said, Reggae? She said...
Oh, you know what I like what you just did? You know how to speak properly because just now you said you were bursting.
Bursting of wine.
You were bursting of wine.
Cool.
I like it. You were bursting of wine.
Yes, while I'm singing that goody, I just giving a wine. You know the slow wine thing? Yeah, that's a spirit. That's a spirit, Reggae.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a spirit.
That's
you know,
right.
holding that clump and doing that whiny thing. Yes, Reggae, that's a spirit. That's a spirit.
Oh, there's it. I like that too. There's a spirit. 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 Hold the clump while they're doing it right. That's a spirit. That's a spirit.
Doing my thing. But Reggae, you know what that girl said? If the father that smelled good, you would have taken that father to hurt that man.
See what was that? What was that?
The way how that man hurt her feelings, she was about to take the father. That's the main father.
Oh, she was about to take the man's father?
To hurt him.
Just to hurt him. You know what they say?
But
hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
The father don't smell good, Reggae. Father don't smell good at all.
Oh, but the father is awful smelling. That's it, right?
So that's the reason they would take that father to hurt him.
Yeah, the ghetto people say when you smell real bad, the ghetto people say you're green.
You're green. Oh, my God. He's green.
That's why I always wonder if you smell bad when you're green, if it means you smell better when you're orange.
Oh, my God.
Don't say anything, because then they will involve you in all kinds of politics, and we don't want that. But anyway, thank you for your mix-up. Thank you for your mix-up. Thank you for your mix-up. Okay. Nico Bam Bam, the people, they say you are great with this thing.
I'm telling you, man, yo, they're enjoying this, son.
They're just going crazy for some Nico right now. Micheline?
I'm here.
Come on, Micheline, you gotta get into this, man. You gotta get into this.
Hold up, the man said Speaky, Spoky are standard, didn't you?
I know, but it's evolving, and the motto is laugh, learn, and grow. That's the motto. Okay? So, Micheline, Nico, I will have you know that Micheline got a devastating African accent.
So why you don't want to let it out?
Micheline, let's hear your African accent. Micheline.
Come on, Micheline.
Micheline.
Yeah, we're all cheering. Everybody cheering for you,
Micheline. What university you go to?
I'm the
Micheline.
Come on,
what university you go to? Well, we want to hear your African speaking Spoky accent. What university you go to?
You have me laughing already.
Come on, Micheline.
Yeah, what university you go to?
Tell us about the action.
Come on, Micheline. Come on, Micheline. Come on.
Come on. Do it. Micheline. Do the accent first. Do it. I call the lions and tigers on you. Do it.
Come on.
Come on, Micheline.
No, but of course I can't just do it like that. You have to talk to me first.
Micheline, we are doing it on cue. That's what entertainment is. I'm training you in this thing. You got to do it on cue. That's what sets you apart from the rest.
Hey, do it,
throw the shyness aside, girl. Come on, let me hear you reel out that African accent now.
I go to University of the West Indies.
Oh, my God. That call for a speaking Spoky tambourine. Be quiet. Be quiet. Let me give her a speaking Spoky tambourine for that one. Here we go. Tambourine. That was very good. I think you should speak that accent for the next 10 minutes that we got right here.
It's sounding good. It's sounding good, Micheline. Sounding good. You know. Micheline.
Okay. I want another mix-up. Send me on another mix-up here. Send me on another. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Ragashanti.
Good afternoon, darling. Good afternoon.
How are you doing, Mr. Ragashanti?
I am feeling splendid, ferocious.
Well, Mr. Ragashanti, my mix-up is very short. It's very, very short.
Okay.
I want to big up the girl that I saw on Sunday. I went to her house, Mr. Ragashanti. And when I went to her room, I saw she got the ticks, Mr. Ragashanti. Ticks were in her bed.
Oh, my God. Good golly, Miss Molly. That is something. You went to your friend's house, and when you went into her room and you looked on her bed, you saw little creatures crawling about on her back. Oh, my God. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Mr. Ragashanti. She got the ticks, so it seems as if she was giving her man a bun with a dog or something, Mr. Ragashanti.
Oh! She was engaging in bestiality.
I don't know, Mr. Ragashanti. I'm just assuming, but I saw all the ticks, Mr. Ragashanti.
Okay, well, was it ticks or was it what they call, was it real ticks or what they call,
they
call it chink?
There were some big ticks, Mr. Ragashanti. Are you telling me I don't know ticks, Mr. Ragashanti? I know ticks.
No, darling, I would never be so rude as to tell you that. So there were some big ticks in her bed.
Yes, Mr. Ragashanti. They were disgusting.
Well, they have to be. Can you imagine sleeping in that bed and having them sucking you?
Oh, my God, Mr. Ragashanti. I had to leave instantly. Instantly, I had to leave.
And where are you calling from?
Mr. Ragashanti, it is Sassy.
Who?
Sassy, Mr. Ragashanti.
Oh, this is Saucy. Saucy yes, from the fan wall.
Yes, Mr. Ragashanti.
Saucy, I like it. I like your accent from Asia, from the side of, with Pakistan and India. Saucy, from the fan wall. I like that.
Thank you, Mr. Ragashanti. You take care now, Mr. Ragashanti.
No, but I just want to say before you go, Saucy, you need to be careful of the friends that you're keeping because you have friends who are ticks. And
yes,
you don't
Mr.
want...
Ragashanti.
and you don't want your friends to suck you like that.
That is right, Mr. Ragashanti. Let us get a tambourine. Let me use my tambourine. Listen quite clearly.
Okay.
That is my tambourine.
What's your tambourine?
Didn't you hear it, Mr. Ragashanti? Listen.
I didn't hear diddly.
Oh, my God. Okay, then. All right. It's okay. Okay. Have a good day, Mr.
But I will give you a tambourine again for your Uptown Mixup, and it's a Speaky, Spoky tambourine. Here we go. I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Ragashanti.
Bye. No, Saucy did real well there, didn't she?
Did pretty well.
Mr. African American, you're speaking too loud. It's too low. You need to speak louder.
I'm here, man. I'm just having a Budweiser, man. Just having a Budweiser. I almost choke, man.
I must say, she had me there, yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
Whatever.
Okay, I wish I could have one of them Budweisers too, man, but you know.
Tell you.
Okay, to the phone line we go. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, is this Mr. Swagaranti?
I'm back, your dearest brother. My name is Ragashanti.
I thought it was Swagaranti. Anyway, I am Umfufu from up here in Botswana.
Okay, I want to say a good afternoon to you.
I know him. I saw him on the mall last week, yeah? I know
you
him.
Saw him on the mall Okay.
Yeah.
Greetings to you, Umfum.
Oh, pleasant greetings to you. I am actually here in Jamaica because I am here on a prize-winning trip because I was the fastest person to run from the lions that were chasing the other gentlemen from the village. So my prize-winning trip is for me to come here in Jamaica, but it has not been too pleasant since I came, and I will tell you why.
Why?
I got to understand that the women in Jamaica, they are not only beautiful, but they like to be swiped. So I was showing this lady at the place in New Kingston, I think that's the name of it. I was showing the lady my tongue, and the lady...
No, wait, no, hold on. Just a second. We're really not allowed to get into those type of graphic things like that. You know, you can talk about swipe.
Give the program a call, and just to tell you that I am loving Jamaica. I am loving your program. I think it is the best thing in the whole world, and we people up in Botswana, even though most of us live up in the tree, we still try to use our little radio whenever we can to catch a little glimpse of your program, and we are loving it.
Okay, but I just want to remind you that Botswana is one of the most modern countries in the world. And most people in Botswana live in modern complexes, modern houses.
I don't live in no tree, yeah? I don't live in no tree. And he's in prison, and he uses one phone call to call Ragashanti.
It's not working for our set of people in our village, but we are giving it a little bit of time. In time to come, we may get some money, and we probably might be able to step up like the people here in Jamaica.
Great. We just want people to know that many parts of Africa is very modern and thing. And we don't want people to think that Africans only live in trees and all this stuff. Not on this show now, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, we know that, and we're pretty good. You need to be in Africa and to see where we're running from the lions. We are doing a pretty good job, and I think I was pretty good, which is why I won my prize-winning trip here to Jamaica, and I am enjoying it. So I am only hoping that will withdraw her thing, and I get a chance to come on the road by tomorrow.
No, but it sounds to me that at one point when you were running from the lions, one of them caught you and abused you.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It was a narrow escape, I can tell you that for sure. And I don't think I want to get there again.
Okay,
so I am just making the most of my winnings.
Okay, thank you for visiting us from Botswana and talking to us in a very hilarious Speaky Spoky section of the show. Okay, thank you, sir. And good luck, and we hope that We hope that one of the ladies will come down there and bail you from your captivity.
So you take very good care and you keep the program on. We expect to have it right up until the year 3025. You take care and tell the pretty little lady, what is her name again?
She's going to talk to you now because she's from the same continent you're from.
Okay, that is so wonderful. Well, apart from that, you take very good care because I have somebody here who's trying to see if they can get me from out of the police station. This policeman is
all right, so you take care, You take care.
Okay, Reggae, you good.
Okay. Okay, my African American, Tyrone. Tyrone.
Yo, man.
Yo, could you speak a little louder, Tyrone?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. I was here,
Yeah.
man. I was a bit distracted, man.
I realize that. Have you like sort out things between you and Erica Badu?
Yeah, I mean, like Erica now, that's a different situation, man. Erica, you know, she be taking all my stuff and all that, and I mean, but we good. Yeah, we good.
Hold on. Erica be stealing your stuff and putting it in her turban?
Yeah, I mean, she be taking out my stuff, and she be getting all feisty with it, too, you know what I mean? She be telling people calling Tyrone and all that.
Okay, my dog. Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Emily.
Now, Nico, I think Tyrone, we need to give Nico a name, and we need to give Emily a name, and I think her name should be Fishiwa Ngugawa.
Word, man.
I don't like that name. It's too long.
It is long. You don't like long name.
All right, people, we have come to the end of our Speaky Spoky section, and we will do it the last Wednesday of next month again. And at that time, we want people to come in and talk like Adams. The only people are saying they will come in and talk. Adams have him own accent. Let me tell you who have them own accent. Adams have him own accent. Cardell Green have him own accent. But no, let me think, I think. Cardell Green have a standard English accent.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he have a standard English accent. I don't know where he get it from and put it down from. You know who did have him own accent too? Professor
Yes, he does.
Him did have him own accent.
Him have the British accent pat.
Yeah, I mix it up and think. Who else you know them just have a unique way when them talk at Jamaica. Anyway, let me read the news. We're soon far. Let me read it.
A Mixup and Blenda time.
I'm wanting to call and talk up the team them.
Yeah, welcome back up in Nice Sitting. Welcome back up in Nice Sitting. I don't know what's that Mixup entertainment thing. And the Speaky Spoky section a while ago. Why? Me enjoy. What say you, Nico? What say you, Michelle?
Right now, crazy people about my Facebook and give me a trouble.
It was good, I must say. Sassy, she sound good, and the Trini
no,
accent.
Man, Sassy,
Derek.
And Derek.
No, Derek.
And Derek. Derek
Shelley.
And that one that lives in the tree that called a while ago. Bushman. Yeah. Bushman one.
But you know, so we take bad thing like lab, but we just have a jump in there, so we don't want to reinforce that.
Yeah.
African animal. But a joke him make. So we got the boss who call in and see him and thing and whatever this and that. But just to remind people some of the most modern facilities and the most cutting edge architecture there in the continent of Africa. And definitely in Botswana and South Africa also. Well, and we must admit too that there's nothing to be ashamed of with respect to what they possess in their environment there in terms of the wildlife and so forth. But it's way more than that, you know?
But the African is easy, you know. You know when you get like, when you go like prison, you get one phone call. If you see one phone call, Ragashanti live. No, if you from Botswana, boy, you don't call your family member or something.
Man, I say, yo, I say, arrest me one phone call. Who are you going to call? Your lawyer? No, Raga.
I know you think no normal.
I need to learn that when you come to Jamaica, keep your tongue in your head. And you won't get none of trouble.
No, I would advise if he keep his tongue in his head. If he keeps it in his mouth, that's just fine. Just saying. That's just a suggestion. Something to think about. You know, something to give some consideration. But you know, hey, you know what the people them I said, when the people them keep on I say, you know who them did want for call that section. I'm tell you everybody I said, Biggie are the number one. Them say that love for you, Biggie, then Seki.
Yeah.
Them all say them that want to hear stunt. So they don't know, say, we have to make call them people they call, because any stunt they call, they know say stunt. And you know who that sell it to? Latoya. Not, I say Latoya, man. I try to mix up both the TVJ report. Muma.
Yeah, you know, but this is somebody right there too.
Muma. Yeah, man. Say, if Muma call in, I speak his Spoky section. You know, it's a radio not good again.
Yeah, man, that would have
Broadcast
shot.
commission and that for run, come down here quick. Why people? Well, hey, man, tell you, say, when you speak Spoky, you're two in all the cartel. It's mad.
Nice. I like it.
Hey, you know where I work to. The feel of you know, the multi laugh I work to, you know.
Yeah.
Monty Perkins, you know, too light before radio, but big up yourself, see you, man.
I see Monty today.
Monty, a diversity was the right now, Monty, so you don't have to like it, but we can still rate you. Big up Monty Perkins.
I know, sir.
No, but he never sell like cartel, don't thief the law of the
No, but Raga, if you know, if Monty did hear you say that a while ago.
Well, I would the backside, I post about CD printing and all them something that the make glad show. What did I tell? All right, go on, sir.
No, Monty, that's it. Oh. Oh, really?
Oh, you know, say him have that long time though.
Yeah.
I think I Cliff something.
No man, Monty boss that before Cliff, man.
No man, Cliff.
Yo, what is Cliff talk? What is Cliff talk? What is
Good
Cliff
afternoon.
signature song?
No, Cliff says like,
no.
Oh, you don't say.
No.
Oh.
Nah. I don't think that.
What is it?
What is Cliff say? What Cliff talk?
Well, I don't know.
No, he enjoys saying, I'm not gonna lie, because he has manners. So, of course, if he's passing somebody, I'm going to say, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No, hold on. When you say Cliff has manners, what you try to say about me and Nico?
We not have manners too. We not say
No, I use that for my point about him, what you call him?
No, it's when you say manners, what you really wanted to say is that he has what is referred to as a refined disposition.
We're out of the Speaky Spoky thing now. He have manners. Oh, my brawling, sir. No, man, but good afternoon, a film thing, and you have to bring down the glasses.
Yeah, you have to bring your glasses and your nose
and your hand behind your back.
Yeah, your hand behind your back. And it's all aimed to intimidate you.
Yeah, that's
and your strides have to be timed.
Don't make him frighten you.
Your strides have to be timed. You know?
A boss, man.
Yeah.
Respect you, a boss, you know? Okay. All right, people. But we're still up on the mix-up. See, I'm calling and give a mix-up or somebody will get catch when they get born. Or if you get catch when they get born, call in and give it a mix-up. Or if you have any other shell-down mix-up where you want to call in and share and rinse, just make we hear what go on. But if you have any advice or anything for just explain to it, how to catch somebody when they get born, just call in and make you know what go on. You see it? Okay? All right, and then to the phone line, we're going to call in and rinse out the things and people. Good afternoon. Hello?
Brother.
Whoa.
But I just did not call in to see if I true said the reporter there. I true about her still. So she get locked up at her teeth and sitting in a people store.
Well, it's all over the internet. Say, okay, me just tell you what they on the internet, right? Me not tell you say, it is so or it is not so. It depends on the internet. Say, she did go in our store, and when she come out, security must hold her and say, you know, you did that thief something. And the argument with me see on the internet is that she said she did look on some clothes and one accidentally drop in her bag.
That's a fear bag big.
Eh?
As a fear bag big feet drop in her bag.
What you think?
Me think I thief she thief it. So last night me see her from the people them radio, from the people them news station, and the blouse that she never did look too proper in it still. So me think I thief she thief it to go see if she can go put it on again to go rings out the next news.
Oh, okay. But you don't think it's possible that a mistake was in fact made? You don't think?
No, man, the bag was too big. I saw fear bag big. Feet just drop in her bag, so. And then she accidentally drop it in the bag.
Is it, but she accidentally dropped it in her bag?
Yeah, she accidentally dropped it in her bag then.
All right. Probably a mistake, me can't think. So, I'm going to take time with her. Take time with her.
No, but she not see how to go and stick it with the Jamaican, them and Bougie and sitting. She don't know, so she for caution with them things, you know. All eyes pan Jamaican.
No, but you know that you mentioned it, that was my first thing, you know. I say, if you did it, I hear a report from the Butcher Bantan story and think that is probably the last thing you want to do right this as a Jamaican, you know.
Yeah, all eyes on Jamaica now, so she should have take time. She shouldn't do it then. She should have waited till
no,
the
when
next
I say is allegedly, I don't know. Them say she actually why she was there. That's the reason she go up there for just report on the Butcher Bantan thing. So I said that in itself, the reason why you're there is enough. Is reason enough. You're not do anything like that.
Right, and the news where everybody get on thing. I shouldn't even try that.
But we have to be careful because we don't know if we have all of the facts and the matter, you know. So, but that one really do her bad with them, beat her bad on the internet. And then, on top of it, she going to do something where I say, oh God, she shouldn't do that, you know. She going to write something. No, man, she write something and like she has step to people, man, I say, Ray, and so on, can get sued for defamation. I wrong thing she going to do, because then I then grab it up now and start doing her. No, man,
she should have keep her mouth shut.
She should have just low it. Because when she
do
that
because obviously, why them would not tell such a lie upon her? So I saw them wicked.
No, the point me I'm making, it's not even whether it's true or false. You see, once she go respond to it, them start post up the response all about her. Everywhere them post the response, them start done her. And who never know about it, want know about it now.
Yeah.
You understand?
And she highlight up the thing.
Exactly. Coming like one DJ the day at Jamaica and go up on stage and say, people ever say I have AIDS, but look like me have AIDS. And when we stand up in there, everybody I say, wait, him have AIDS too? Him have AIDS too? You know what?
Enough people never know them that they know.
Enough people don't even know say that I walk and I say the man go up on stage go say it and I remember the day up to this day. Right there, so everybody I say, so wait, him have AIDS too? You know, because we never know about it. I him go past it, go say something about it. You know. But I saw them think this thing, you know, sometimes when time you get a beat, no, they just hold it, just build. You know, it will pass, you know. Anyway, I say a word here.
Yeah, man, I can't pick up my friend yesterday. My Monday I did our birthday.
No. We can't, them now I could do not big up because once you start it, everybody running, you know.
Aye.
All right. Here, no feel no way. Here, bless up here.
Yeah, man.
All right. Here we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Shizzle.
Nizzle. How old is
it? Yeah, I thought about me have AIDS while ago.
Raga. I never call about it, you know. You come here. You see how you mix up. You see
What's the one?
I lie.
Yeah, well, you're not begging me one favor, please.
Yeah.
Just place the right hand across the left breast, no?
Chest.
It's still breast. It doesn't matter.
No,
okay, and repeat after me now.
My right hand across. You have it from my heart. And you want me to repeat
right.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I, Kingsley. Ezekiel Stewart.
Otis Stewart.
Swear to tell the whole truth. Swear. Solemnly swear. Hello?
Yo, you see me?
Yeah. You not hear me?
Me no walk a place where me no know where me are going.
No, ma'am. I'm not doing it if it incriminate you.
Okay. Kingsley Otis Stewart, swear to tell the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
Yeah, go on.
Are you aware that you're the most popular talk show host in Jamaica?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And are you aware that other talk show hosts are very disgruntled about your accomplishments?
Oh, very much so. I'm disturbingly aware about it. Yeah.
Okay, let me just sidetrack the cross question in a bit there.
Yeah.
Are you aware that the scrap metal trade in Jamaica is still legal?
The scrap metal trade in Jamaica is still legal.
Yes, and it's still.
I know there have been repeated efforts to make it illegal, but I don't know if they actually got
on.
it. It's still on. All right, yes.
And are you aware that even though it is still on and legal, Melbo is still walking the streets of Portmore freely?
Oh!
Over there, man.
Chairman, some order, please.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
anyway.
yes.
Back to the
Order in the commission.
Do you recall?
Yeah.
Same person losing a BlackBerry phone.
Yes.
And do you have any recollection of that person asking you to replace the phone? You can say I can't recall, I can't remember.
But that's a fact.
As if recalling and remembering is two different things, like Mr. Nelson. Okay, I cannot recall. I cannot recall and I cannot remember, counsel, Mr. Chair.
Do you have any knowledge of the welfare system in America?
Yes, not that I was a participant in it, but I lived in the United States for some 15 years, and as such, I'm aware.
And is it possible for someone on welfare to floss? Not with dental floss, like with Hennessy and Moet.
Well, the question is complicated, given that you have people who have a lot of money but still take advantage of the welfare system. But in general, welfare recipients are usually of an economic situation that disallows them from engaging in the process of flossing as it relates to wearing expensive clothes, driving expensive cars, flashing expensive houses, etc.
Hello. Are you aware that I have O-level English and not A?
Could you repeat the question?
Are you aware that I only have an O-level English and not A?
I am not sure where the question is going, given that rumor has
I
been
don't
spreading
understand
about a certain lady from Boston who it is alleged is having welfare problem and as such has been in Jamaica for an extended period of time, supposedly against her will.
Anyway, Raga, hear me I say, so that Speaky Spoky thing there, every Wednesday for do it, and every last Wednesday.
We are going to do it every other Wednesday then, every other Wednesday.
Okay, guys.
What you say? It's shell.
Love it, man. Love it. You got Derek.
It work. No, man, Derek shell it. Derek and Sassy shell it. Sassy accent did hard to. And well, you know, so you just tell it like it is, you know. It's either you like it or you don't like it, boy. You are just a kid.
But me like Nico.
You like Nico? No, man.
Yeah.
That's the Tyrone did that one.
Tyrone, my name now.
No. What is a typical African American black man name? What is that, Karen?
What is what?
What is a typical African American black name? Black man name.
Give me a good name.
Name? The same name like
what?
him.
Eh?
The same name. Not Tyrone, I call him.
No, I call him Tyrone, but Tyrone. No, man, you have some other name, man. Like.
But ask somebody live in America now.
No, because you're global, you know, Karen. Your scope is just vast and extensive, and it penetrates multiple nations and so forth. True that. So, Karen, before you cut, I want to know, what is your opinion thus so far upon this man at Phelps and Phillips and thing like that? Come and know you're not missing.
Well, I enjoy myself. I love KD and I love KD not going to bed. I'm just getting in trouble and call KD.
You see? What you say you just what?
Well, I'm getting some trouble for call KD. Come defend me.
So who you think are the star of the thing right now? KD or Wallet, no?
I mean, if I KD or Wallet.
And then who next? Phipps?
Yes, Phipps. Although yesterday, hear him now. I can't recall.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I mean,
Yeah,
you
when
would
me
think
see
that.
most. Yeah. No. Was it like I can't recall, nor can I remember?
I can't recall. I want to say, is there a distinct difference between recall and remember? Yes. I can't recall means it could have been said, but I didn't hear when it was said, and I can't remember. It was said, and I heard, but I don't remember. I'm saying,
But you forget
I nearly crashed the bus.
Yo, no, but you see what, and you know, I'm back and I see them people that reason and them attack and whatever and this and that. I be a gymnast ship go on this, you know, with all due respect to them, you know, a crazy gymnast ship go on. And it's being paraded in front of us, and people are take people for idiot. Just straight up I take people for idiot.
Long time.
Like straight up I take people for idiot. And if them I take them for idiot, they must take the viewers for idiot too and the listeners for idiot. That's what me see. You want vex, right?
I have
You
no
know, but
further questions, you know, Raga. Just pick up yourself. You understand?
But well, me just want to go on record for say, up till now, I still flip Stalker wallet out of everything.
Yeah, him hard still. What?
I will not reveal what is in my brain. And that time I shut the place still. That's the word here, Karen.
Yeah, big up Speaky. Tell her thanks for me listen to the show up on the phone. Come battery is done on my iPad.
Well, now, how Speaky for the Canada and get you for listen phone? I don't understand.
We have to like Jam. We have international minutes. Some of us call her.
You call Suki and Suki make you hear the show through the right there?
Yeah, we have 1,000 minutes.
Yo, no, Karen, I wonder if you understand how incredible that is. You can't listen to the show in Jamaica, but you have minutes by your phone, and you able to call somebody in Canada.
Yeah.
You listen to the show and that person make you listen the show through your phone.
Yeah.
Down here in Jamaica where the show are broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
That is just
Because when I listen to the
absolutely
kids, my battery don't on my iPad, you know.
Okay. But Jai Kata is she are going too bad. She there Canada too. She forget something for listen for herself.
I got to figure a bus, man.
Every day she call Suki. Suki answer the phone. I want to hear Raga show. And the two of them there Canada.
Anyway, I'm going to take some more calls. Big up AC while I'm fun while.
Man.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah. Give me a next caller. That was Karen Wildman. She had a resident warrior from AC Wild. Big up mixup.com. Big up all of my yard as them evil heads and the whole family, Rosemary and the whole crew. Large up on yourself and think sex time. Big up on yourself over there and sickness. Yeah? Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
Hello, yes. I just missed your Speaky Spoky segment. Well,
yeah, man.
Anyway. Anyway, I'd like to big up my sister-in-law. You can hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to big up my sister-in-law, who is a strong and ardent Christian. And she said the Lord told her that her husband was giving her bun on the internet. She woke up and she checked the internet, and so it was. So big up.
Did God tell her her husband a give her bun on the internet, and she wake up and check the internet and her husband have somebody on the
Well, she
internet?
checked her email. She checked his email. She said the Lord give her his password. And she get
The
the
Lord
password
give her
and
a password. You know, I lie your sister tell. God never give her the man password.
That's what she said. She said it was.
She find it some other way, and she must
it
go
came
dig
to
up and
her.
find it, and I say God give her. She must go dig up and find it, and then I say God give her.
Well, she came and she told me that the Lord told her. And she went on the internet, checked his email. There it was. She and him and the woman.
All right, then.
What is the
All
Lord?
right, bless up
She
here.
passed on through.
Bless up here.
All right.
Yeah, man, take care. Right, well, I break people, and we'll come back. We're going to take 2 more calls, and we're going to make Nico play some music soon for
I mix up and blend that time. I'm wanting to call and talk up the team.
Yeah, man, welcome back up in I sitting. Welcome back up in I sitting. Yo, let me tell you something. Big up yarders, big up mix-up yard people. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I don't even want to call on a fan. I just want to say supporters and family members. My mix-up family members. You know, say sometimes I'm afraid down. Honestly, I want to go dig up the arrest record from now and go post it up on the wall. Papa Jesus. I want to find them some of the people. He are a brave man. He's a powerful. But me never. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. John, when them people are sampling, man, while on a sick. Yo. No, one of is on a different. I'm afraid I don't know. Why when I'm a friend, but now I couldn't know my business. Yeah. Yo, I want to go dig up that. Aye, boy. Okay, here we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, greetings.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shanti.
Yeah, I'm there.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Raga, you hear me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Raga, I have two mix-up figures about my baby father. He was a very wild person. They had three of us. Baby mother, girlfriend number one, and girlfriend number two. Let me give you girlfriend number one first. He used to go out with this girl. Me used to hear that him have this girlfriend, you know. But me never really used to listen to people. So one day now we had this dance nearby where I live, and somebody showed me the girl and say that I'm girlfriend. Somebody just called it, I was pregnant. Somebody just called the girl and I said to her, I said, is you his ex-wife girlfriend? And she said yes. And you know if she start really doubt. Oh, I love him, you know, and Rary and blah blah, but she did stush. She go and stush every day ever since she live. Anyway, one day now me decide say every evening when he come in, him gonna have a girlfriend now. So me decide to trail him. So when me trail him go straight at the girl yard gate. Till him go inside, kiss the girl, and go in. And me just turn back, come up on my yard. So while me come back up on my yard, when him come in back, me say to him, say, listen to me, you're going to start carrying clothes to give the girl for wash. Me stop do everything for you now.
Yeah. No, but get to the mix-up doing now. Don't tell me a story. Get to the mix-up, yeah.
Yes, him start carrying clothes to give the girl for wash and whatever. So anytime him come back with the clothes, you know what me do, Raga? Me take out the clothes out of the bag. That time I used to wear Jerry, rub the shirt collar on my neck, and dirt up the whole of the pants and fold them up and put them back in the bag. So when he get up like next morning, he say, I'll put on the clothes I press, he get up and wipe it out. Me say, and them woman there you there with we can't wash. Because you carry your clothes, them go and carry them dirty. You know, sister, she can't wash.
So and him believe that she never washed them.
And he just believes that she not wash it.
So how that turn out, though? How that turn out?
So anyway, him end up until we there and him did left she. I end up with one next one. Me leave out of the house. End up left and leave. Same place in the yard. Him start carrying one different girl in the yard now, you know.
Yeah.
So one night him in there, man, the girl there and talk and whatever. You know what me do? Then they have one pit where dirty water going on. Him had the window open. Me just catch some water and so straight through the window upon the bed with the two of them. Do you know the stinking dirty water?
Yeah, man, yeah.
And straight through the window upon the two of them.
Let me ask you something before we take our next car. What do I hear? Tell me something. If you there with a man, and a man there you involved with our next woman, you as a woman think say your thing to do is to come up with ways to make she look bad or done or that your responsibility at that point then when you find out say your man involved with our next woman and that you have to do?
Yeah, but Raga, in the two bright with it too.
Okay, now what me I say is, what you do, the thing what you do with the clothes with the girl, that is something, you say nothing wrong with that obviously, that may I ask you, that a woman must do them thing there, if you there with a man, and the man involved with an next woman, you must come up with ways to sabotage the other woman, right? That's what woman do.
Of course.
Okay, me just ask you.
Yes, sabotage her. You know,
sabotage her.
Sabotage me too.
Okay, because she take your man and sabotage, you, so you must sabotage her back.
But you sabotage both me and the child.
And you have the child, you have the baby mother?
Yeah, me and the baby mother.
Okay. All right. No vex here, but we're going to try
Yeah,
bounce our next call before we go. All right,
All
bless
right.
you. Yeah. Okay, give me one more caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hi, Ragashanti.
Uh-huh.
I just started listening to your program about 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I particularly enjoyed today. But I heard you said you're going to do it every other Wednesday. Well, I enjoyed it. I think you should let them want it, beg for it, stay with the monthly. Hello?
Okay.
Don't let it die. You know, sometimes
No.
when you do things
Yeah, no
like
make it get played out.
regularly,
Yeah.
kind of lose its thing. So
No, you have a point there, you know. You have a point there. You have a point
think
there.
the monthly is a good idea for now.
You know, it's a couple people well who enjoy it today. Of course, you have, you know, though.
Hello?
You know, it's a couple people well who enjoy it today. Them, of course, you know, don't it?
Well, let them want it. You know that sometimes when you see people every day and when they're gone and come back, you said, you know, I really did miss you.
Right.
Right. So let them
Right,
beg
that's
for it, Raga.
That's true.
Or
That's
every
true.
3 weeks then.
Yeah. No. It's a good point.
But
to
it's a
make. It's a very
majority
good
rule, right? So I guess
Right.
I'm just making a suggestion.
No. Yeah, majority rule, but I am the one who runs the show. I make the decisions.
Okay. So you don't like when
in
them
the
beg
best
for it.
interest of the show. And in the best interest of the show. All right, then. Blessings and respect. Here.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much for your feedback. People, the report I want to batter. Again, don't mean I take up for nobody, but from what I've heard, it's a nice lady, man. It's a nice lady, people, honestly. So, somehow, no, it's a nice lady, honestly. Well, from what me here, I know somebody who me talk to be honest with you. But, yeah, it's a good girl, really, you know? So, me sooner extend the thing and I carry it in another year. Nobody do that, man. Take time with her. Huh?
I think you understand what the lady just said.
No, man, I understand what
You
you
understand
said.
she has about big feet. And she said when they abuse certain things too much, you get tired of it.
No, she meant in general.
Yes,
she
you know
wasn't,
what I mean. Yes,
she wasn't arresting it in one context,
Right.
Nico.
But you never get, you keep repeating, you would let them big feet.
Oh, okay, the double entendre. She said, me never pick up that part. Okay, all right, then I apologize. Yeah, make them big feet, and thing. And who knows that better than woman?
Huh?
That's why I tell people, you see the thing where you love the most and the thing where you need the most.
Yeah.
You must identify it, acknowledge it, and you must have the capacity to say no to it. You see the thing where you love the most and the thing where you need the most, you must be able to say no to it. All when you get it in a lump sum. That's why I say, yo, Nico, me I tell you, big and serious.
You ever say no? You ever say
me?
no? Yeah.
Nico, no,
Big
it's
man
when me did younger, Nico, me not lie. When I
yeah.
was a teenager and whatever, it was just primal, right?
Okay.
But you see, as me get older, I understand the game. I take pleasure in studying these things, Nico.
Yeah.
You know? Me, I one of them man that will sit down and ask woman for just teach me and explain things to me. I years me do that, Nico. But I like to, I years me I sit down with my friend named Betsy. I say, Betsy, when woman do this and so, why them do it? And Betsy will teach me. That's the difference between me and Nuff, man. Me will humble myself and go to some experienced woman and say, what really happened here, so? Why you do this? Why you think about man I do this? So for years and years me do this. So enough of the things that me know is woman me learn them from.
Seeing.
Right? And it's woman me really learn it from with experience with me and with woman tell me say, you see, when you can have that capacity to tell a woman no to her good start out, Nico, it mash up them meds, you know.
Yeah, I prove that. Try it the other day.
Nico, it's when a woman knows she start out shell down and she knows she give you and it didn't
Mad you up, yeah.
pop up your head and you still have the capacity to say,
Sure.
yeah, also if you keep that from me or what, then you keep it and go on and you don't even call her for like 3 weeks.
Mash up head, mash up good.
More time, you know, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to tell you, man, them call you and cuss you and tell you, who is you? You think you what? You know much man want this? Go and move, you look at show you, and you just drop back and watch and you know, so that hurt up them head.
Man.
Nico, that's how you want it.
Oh, what you say, man? I'm not something.
That's the time when you sleep, you dream about it, you know. But you see, a woman me learn that from, you know. Nico, you know how much time woman are dead over a man? Are dead over the man. And it's when a man they come over and start talking to them. Them act like, so what you want? What you want? You know, and now me used to come over here where you talk to me for and thing like, what am I come about me for, man? If you don't have nothing to say to me, and when them go to them friend in Nika, Sandrine, oh God, him come over, come talk to me, I'm nearly dead, but I couldn't make him know. No, and then if you're like, you see if you're like one of them brethren who them not play the game with, you see? And my girl, if you're dead over the man and the man come to you and whatever, then make you this the man them with it. And then return, well, you don't understand, it's not time yet.
That's something there. Time.
And time. Michelle, you know what we are talking about, don't?
I'm aware.
Yeah. I love how she put that. It's like, you know, Nico, it's like she said, you know, so I'm not going to tell her nothing more.
Yeah, like, you know a lot.
You know, I took me up on the radio and you talk to me, I'm aware. Leave it at that.
You're bad.
All right, Nico, bam. Emily, large up yourself. Root to the county, proper respect and it.
Yeah,
DJ Chris Cross, anyway, you're the large up yourself. Jeremy and King, our technical app, alongside Richard Rainford and Rowan and the whole massive nationwide 90 FM to the flipping world, them for no sort of things said. Big up all of them, get the fabulous people, them all of them linky them, anyone on the ends out. Yard and abroad, and I don't know what the things that we say. Jamaica to the flipping world. We love we think I will keep it real certain we are una like that. But chuck off in our grave and low way. Because when I look down, we say up there, because see that, you know, hand there. Take care of yourself, people. 1 o'clock tomorrow, we'll blast it off again. I mix up An Blenda. 24/7, we say to the flipping world. Nico Bam Bam, take it away.